Ladies and gentlemen, let me start that again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your latest Chelsea watch along. I just finished off my prayers, so I had to rush into this immediately. So yeah, man, it feels good. It feels good when you make sure that you pray, you take your and now we're here now. We're here now. We're gonna watch the game. It's a very, very interesting game that's lined up for us. Big up to each and every one of you guys that has tuned in. And yeah, man, huge game. Newcastle versus Chelsea away to Newcastle at St James's Park, which is not been a very, very good ground for us, and not been a very, very good ground for a lot of teams. To be honest, it's not an easy place to go to. But I think now this is probably the best time to face them. They've got a lot of injuries in defense. They've got a few injuries to notable players. So this is probably the best time. Us, on the other hand, we most likely have a uh, almost a fully fit. Obviously, barring Delap, barring a few of the other notable absentees. Besides that, the core of the team is there. Cole Palmer's there. Caicedo's back from serving his suspension, the 3-match suspension. So hopefully we have a very, very good game. We should have Fofana in defense. We should have Chalaba. Obviously, the lineup's going to be out very, very soon. Noam is saying, any team news? I haven't seen anything yet. Of course, I'm going to get all of those Twitter pages and everything up immediately. Just bear with me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Have everything ready for you guys. But I haven't seen anything yet, any type of team news. Do you remember those days when there was all of these leaks? Man, those days are gone. It makes me think, who are those people that were leaking out information? Was it Mason Mount? Was it? I don't know. Obviously, I've got a few people. Their names are, their names are there. Back in those days, there used to be so many leaks. Now you don't get any leaks. You do not get any type of leaks. 15 minutes until team news. Yep, 15 minutes until team news anyway, until the lineup drops. It's good timing for me, man. It's 10:04 p.m. I would have liked to have gotten a bit of a nap earlier today, but it was a busy Saturday with the family, so couldn't get a nap in between. It would have been nice to get a nap, but nonetheless, it's still very good timing, man. It's still reasonable timing. Match starts, well, we're streaming and it's 10:05 p.m. The match starts about 11:30 p.m., which is fine, man, which is fine. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Smash up the like button as soon as you come through. If you're here for the first time, subscribe as well. Yeah, we've got is that Bull Lion Master? Miz, how are you, my man? Alhamdulillah, I'm doing fine. Hopefully you're doing good as well. It's 2 p.m. in Tanzania. Wow, man. As good timing. As brilliant. 2 p.m. Tanzania. Big up to Tanzania. That is, don't you just love that? Don't you just love on a Saturday, 2 p.m. Premier League? Oh, man, Tanzania. I would love to go there. Let me know. Brother Nixon, Noah, how is Tanzania? Like, is it a nice place to go? Is there some, nice tourist, locations? And it'd be nice. It would be nice. Ajia Basu, big up, my man. I'm with you as well. I've got Dre to the world. Good to see you, Miz. Let's get a win, even though our team is hot and cold. Yeah, look, I'm actually confident. Like, this is a pretty big match, right? This is a very big match, and generally we are pretty good when it comes to big matches. So I'm confident we're going to do well, even though the record isn't great. I'm just confident that surely we're not going to be screwing up again. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Natalie, big up. Big up, Miss. It's 7:06 a.m. in Barbados. That's also a very good time. 7:06, 2 p.m. These are beautiful times. 7:06 a.m. Nice, bright and early. Hopefully the sun's shining. I don't know. How's the weather in Barbados? Let me know. Is it cloudy? Is it raining? Is it sunshine? 7:06, man. Get the breakfast ready. You've got me. You're watching me. You're going to have the game as well. I mean, what more can you ask for, Natalie? What more can you ask for? It's a brilliant morning for you. Mithun, big up, my man. Ms. Mere bhai, kya halchal? Going good, man. Going good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Cole Palmer, big up, Ms. Big up to you as well. I need us to bully Newcastle. Look, for me, this is the best opportunity to play Newcastle. It is. Because, as I said, they've got quite a lot of injuries, man, especially in defense. So we are not going to get a better time. And this season's Newcastle is not the same as previous seasons. This season's Newcastle seems a little bit underdone, undercooked. They don't seem to have the same level of venom. Do you know what I mean? Yes, it is St. James's Park. Yes, they're going to have their home crowd cheering them on. But I feel if it's not now, then believe me, it's going to be never. It's going to be never. Manaf, big up, my man. We need to back Maresca. Among his peers, he is class. Look, we're going to talk. Obviously, we've got quite a lot of minutes before the match starts. We're going to talk about a whole heap of things. I think majority of the people back Maresca, So, Manaf, I don't think it's an issue in regards to, he's not being backed. The fans don't back him. Majority of obviously there's going to be some parts of the fan base that are not going to back him. Majority of the fan base back him. The problem, what has happened here is, it's like we are not allowed to criticize him anymore. It's almost got to that point where, make sure the focus is purely on the owners and the directors only. Leave my man alone. Well, I can see the man's making mistakes. Surely it's okay to talk about that. Now it's got to a point now. We can't talk about his mistakes. We need to focus purely on the SDs and the owners. Not for a second have I said don't leave your focus away from them. They're culpable. 100% they're culpable. But also understand that the squad that we have is not useless. Let's put it that way. Because if I say too much, then it becomes too much to some of you guys. All I'm going to say is that it's not useless. The squad is capable of doing something. Do you know what I mean? And I think this season, Enzo Maresca's probably made some mistakes from his side. Not probably, definitely he has. And, he can do more. He can do a lot better. He can definitely do a lot better. And that's all I'm saying. That is all I am saying, ladies and gentlemen. That is all I'm saying. That some of the mistakes he's had this season, I hope, he doesn't repeat that. I just hope that he doesn't repeat that. Ashraf, big up to you, my man. I'm going to come back to that comment. In Tanzania, we have Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh, wow. Okay. Africa's highest mountain, and also Zanzibar, best place to reach. All right. Okay. Big up, my man. Big up. Big up. Ashraf, big up to you, my man. Miss, we don't know what happened after Atalanta. Could be some director or owner that went too far with Maresca. I think Maresca himself said, I made mistakes, so I think something bad happened. So, look, from what people are putting out there, it seems to be Enzo Maresca got questioned about some of his substitutions in that match against Atalanta. They questioned his substitutions. Now, as you said, we don't know the entire ins and outs. Of course we don't. But if it's about questioning his in-game management and the substitutions against Atalanta, Ashraf, we as fans were questioning Enzo Maresca. We were going, what are you doing, brother? Wait, you're throwing away the match. There's no need for it. It was an easy victory. If we as fans are questioning, why wouldn't the hierarchy question? And that, mind you, Ashraf, that was off the back of losing to Leeds, drawing to Bournemouth, lackluster draw, and then losing to Atalanta. So it was a series of games that it was unnecessary. At that point, we were looking to take off. We were looking to, progress off the back of Burnley, Barcelona, draw against Arsenal with a man down. We were looking to take off. So I can understand why some of these hierarchy people are questioning. Because let's be honest, Enzo Maresca is still a developing manager. He can be questioned. He's not Jurgen Klopp. He's not Pep Guardiola. He's not, Antonio Conte or Ancelotti or a Jose Mourinho or a Thomas Tuchel. You're going to get questioned. If it was Thomas Tuchel, right, and he was getting questioned, okay, I'd have some issues. But he's not. He's not, right? He's not. Okay. The lineup is going to be out very, very soon, by the way. So we keep an eye out for that. But yeah, meanwhile, we'll carry on. Mr. John Martin, Miz, the same hierarchy talked about playing 4-4-3. What do they know about football? They don't. It's so difficult to articulate this. I'm not defending them. I think we need to apply some context here. 4-4-3, that was stupidity. Real stupidity. And we all know when the hierarchy, when the owners took over initially, these guys, they didn't have any clue about football. Do they have a little bit more clue now? I think they do. Now, as the years have gone by, they do. Initially, look, they were questioning Thomas Tuchel. I didn't like that one bit. Who are you to question Thomas Tuchel? Thomas Tuchel knows everything. And you owners do not know anything, and you're coming here questioning Thomas Tuchel. What I'm trying to say here now is Enzo Maresca went through a series of bad results when we were looking to ascend. Us as a fan base were questioning some of his in-game management in that Atalanta game. So I can understand why the owners or whoever was involved asking those questions after the Atalanta game. It's not the same as 4-4-3. That was earlier on in the, when they first took over. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's not the same thing. Right? It's not the same thing. I think the lineup is out. Yep. Ms., what's your opinion on Santos playing on the field? Maresca sees him as a 6, not a Fernandes replacement. Well, that's another thing that Enzo Maresca initially said. He does see him as an 8. Now, all of a sudden, he's not an 8. So, did you misread him initially? You must have misread him. Some people are saying Enzo Fernandez has been dropped. I'm not sure whether he's been dropped. I think you can say he's probably rested. He's played a lot of matches. I don't know if you can say that he's been dropped, right? But anyway. Okay, here we go. Here's the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Cole Palmer's face is already there, so that's good news. No, he's been dropped. He was rested versus Cardiff. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was rested versus Cardiff. And maybe he was. Maybe he is dropped. Maybe he is dropped. Sanchez, Malo Gusto, Chalaba, Fofana, Cucurella, Reece James in midfield, along with Caicedo. You best believe Malo Gusto will help out in midfield as well. Malo Gusto will have a free role. Neto, Palmer, Garnacho, and Ja Pedro. Yeah, look, I think what Enzo Maresca has gone here, he's taken Enzo Fernandez out, noting probably that this is going to be a physical game and one that maybe Enzo Fernandez is incapable of at the moment. So probably he did get dropped. He probably did get dropped. Noam is saying Enzo has played too much football recently. He has as well. He really has. I'm not going to lie. He definitely has played too much football. But I think there's an element of him also being dropped here because Newcastle will look at the lineup very, very soon. You know, that midfield of Newcastle, I'm pretty sure will have Bruno Guimaraes, probably Joe Linton, whoever else. It's very physical. So maybe we don't want to lose out on the physicality here. Ashraf saying, I like this lineup, Miz. We can win. I like it as well. I don't have any complaints. I like it. What's there not to like? Sanchez, he's on good form. Malo Gusto is on good form. Chalaba, Fofana, they're doing well as a partnership. Cucurella is on good form. Reece James has been playing really well. Caicedo is our number one midfielder. Neto has been on good form. And we all know Enzo Maresca trusts Neto a lot this season because of not just, the fact that he's scoring goals, but he works his backside off. Cole Palmer is back into the team. Brilliant. Back from injury, played last weekend, playing this weekend. Garnacho, he's doing very good as well. If there's a race between himself and Gittins, I think hands down Garnacho is winning that at the moment. We want to see a lot more from Garnacho. It's a couple of really good goals against Cardiff. And Ja Pedro goes in as a striker, and he's going to have the ability to link up with Cole Palmer. We know what damage they did against PSG in the Club World Cup. Hopefully they can reignite that. So that lineup is fantastic. I've got no issues. Enzo Maresca's put up a brilliant lineup. Let's go out there and win. In the bench, we've got Jurgensen, Achapong, Bad Boy Badiashile, Tosin, Hato, Andre Santos, Bonanote, Enzo Fernandez, and Margu. So no Gittins. Oh, yes. No Gittins. Look, Bonanote has been favored. You know what? Bonanote deserves it because the second half against Cardiff, Bonanote really played well in that second half. Gittins, it was a stinker. So something for Gittins to work on, for him to thrive to get back into the team. So, yeah, look, statement, a bit of a statement, indeed, a bit of a statement, which, is a good thing. Let me just quote tweet this. I think this needs to be said. Let me just put my 2 cents about it. Like it. I like him, man. I like it. I really do like this, man. Um, all right, let's go. Okay, let's have a look at Newcastle's lineup. Yeah, let's check out Newcastle's lineup. Let's see what they're up to. Let's see Newcastle's lineup. Correct lineup. Everyone seems to be very happy with the lineup. Which is see. Newcastle playing Miley. Newcastle are retweeting our lineup. What are you doing that for? Newcastle. What are you retweeting our lineup for, man? Anyway, Ramsdale in goalkeeping position. Lewis Hall, I thought he was injured, but looks like he's overall fit. Shah or Scar, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Shah, right? Tonali, Gordon, Tiao, Murphy, Walter Maid, Bruno Guimaraes, Ramsey, and Miley. Look, I think this team can be got at, man. Ruddy, Joelinton, Wissa, Barnes, Elanga, Willock, Murphy, Sahara, Nieve. Yeah, look, man, I think this team, look, there's still quality players there. I'm not gonna lie. Tonali is a quality player. Lewis Hall has been doing, and I'm pretty sure Lewis Hall will be looking at this fixture and he wants to do well against his former club. He's academy product, Lewis Hall of Chelsea Football Club. Gordon is also a very, very good player. Bruno Guimaraes is a fantastic player, captain. So, yeah, there's quite a few to look out for here. There's definitely quite a few to look out for. Miley right back. Ashraf saying Miley is going to be right back. Rock Ratan. Miz, I'm deeply hurt with how my club is falling, and this consortium is fully responsible for that. When Maresca asked for something, they could have provided that as we have injury crisis. Yeah, but sometimes I feel like we act as if the entire team is rubbish, like which hurts me. That's not the case. Yeah, okay, we were unable to give him a CB. Sure, a mistake, big mistake, but we have a. I don't even want to say it because it's going to create a fuss. Like, I personally believe we don't have a useless squad. We don't have a useless squad. We have a squad that should be able to fight. Jupiter's only son. Miz, you are not a normal fan. You live information. You live information of this club. You know, Enzo has been playing with a meniscus strain in his knee for weeks and still giving his all for the club. Peak from you. What? Miz, you're not a normal fan. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Like, is this comment fair from Jupiter's only son? Let me know. You guys decide. I'll let you decide. What have I said that was so out? That was so out of proportion. I actually like Enzo Fernandez a lot. You be the decider. Live chat, you be the decider. Do you think Jupiter's only son, has he made a point? You be the decider. Yeah. All I said that Enzo Fernandez in recent times hasn't played well. I'm not disputing his desire for Chelsea Football Club. I'm not disputing that he's playing with some pain and he's showing immense desire. I'm never disputing it because I know Enzo Fernandez does that. All I'm saying is he's not played well. Like, I don't understand, why do people these days, you can't criticize anyone anymore, man. It's almost as if just come here and just, wave the blue flag flying high. That thing. Keep the blue flag flying high. Like, you can't say anything about anyone. You can't. You say one thing. I didn't even say anything out of line. That's the crazy part. I didn't even say anything out of line. Has Enzo Fernandez, has he or has he not been out of form? Not that by saying that, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. How dare you say Enzo Fernandez is out of form? Do you not know he's got pain left, right, and center? Brother, if that's the case, then why am I even here? What am I even doing? You idiots. Maresca has told us Enzo is injured. Okay, well, if he's injured, why is he in the bench? Live chat, let me know. Like, maybe I missed the news. I don't know. Maybe I missed the news. You let me know, live chat. Well, is there a news where he's been declared as injured? Because why is he in the bench? Because I missed that news. I missed that news. He might be carrying a knock, but so is Caicedo. So is João Pedro. Cole Palmer is not fully recovered from his groin injury. Assad, big up to you, my man. Enzo, a great of a coach. Why he need world best 11? Look, I mean, I'm not going to deny the fact that Assad, that there was a need for a CB. There was. But I'm also not going to deny the fact that the squad is not useless. You can do a little bit more. Jupiter's only son, we literally don't have a backup for him. The man is fighting through pain for us. No one's disputing this. Jupiter's only son. Brother, have I touched a nerve or something? You're feeling very disturbed at the moment. You're feeling very irate. Have I said anything out of line here? He is in the bench, you know. All I said is that his form has been up and down this season. This match against Newcastle, he's probably dropped. Not probably, well, he is dropped, right? He is dropped. Because we probably need a little bit more physicality against Newcastle. Enzo Fernandez in recent times we've seen has struggled. So what you've just said, he definitely is carrying something. He looks like he's fatigued. He's struggling to run and cover the ground. He's struggling to shoot. He's struggling to pass. He's struggling to do a lot of things. So he's been dropped. I don't know if I've said anything wrong here. I swear to you, I don't know if I've said anything wrong. We'll leave it at that. Jupiter's only son Namis, I got love for you, brother. I'm pissed that no one respects this. No, I'm sorry. We do respect. I respect. I respect Enzo Fernandez. I do. So I don't know why you're getting upset. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. What is Jupiter's son fighting about? I don't get it. Nothing bad has been said here, bro. Yeah, I'm not really sure, man. People these days just seems to get upset. We just want to get upset. We just want to get upset. Regardless of Enzo's situation, he's still been poor, and we all know that. And Enzo not in his form is really bad. Yeah, and the manager's done that, right? And the manager's done that. Ashraf, my man, most Chelsea fans are happy Enzo is benched today. He was not good recently. That's just facts. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a very, very fair comment. Miss, please be realistic. Maresca asked for Osimhen and better CB. 99% of the games we lost this season were due to poor striker. Okay. I don't know whether I missed this. Live chat once again. You guys be the judge. I have never seen any briefs or any comments that Enzo Maresca wanted Osimhen. I think Chelsea wanted Osimhen. I think we were going for Osimhen. We were pushing for Osimhen. His wages were too much. I have never seen any tweet, any source in the likes of Fabrizio or in the likes of Ornstein coming out and saying Enzo Maresca wanted Osimhen. Live chat, you let me know. You let me know. I haven't seen it. I cover news on a daily basis. I have not seen this. I have not seen this. So you let me know if that's the case. If anything, I'm pretty certain the way Enzo Maresca talked about Liam Delap last season, the way Enzo Maresca talked about Liam Delap prior to this season and before Club World Cup, if anything, I think Enzo Maresca wanted Liam Delap, if anything. And there's been a lot of briefs about that as well. That Enzo Maresca has co-signed Liam Delap. I don't recall anywhere where it says he wanted Osimhen. Now, did he want a better CB? He probably did. That I agree with you. That's the only thing that we haven't been able to do. We haven't been able to give him a better CB. But as I said, the squad isn't useless. If it's just the CB, just the one thing that has ticked you off, tell me which manager feels that they've got a complete squad. Tell me which manager said, oh, I've got a complete squad, you know. Every manager has certain areas where they feel like, oh, I wish we just did something, right? So, yeah. Miz, I don't see Maresca in next season. Well, this is what I'm worried about. I probably have to agree with you. I probably don't see him being here either. The way things are moving right now, I think both Maresca and Chelsea will part ways, and it will not. I know people will not appreciate this answer one bit, but I don't think it will be all just because of the sporting directors and the owners. They've got problems, but at the same time, simultaneously, I think Enzo Maresca wants to move on from Chelsea as well. I don't know. I feel like, because why are you publicly stating the stuff that you're stating? Why are you doing that? Why are you stating all of that stuff? There was no need for it. So I think both parties probably are going to find. If anything, I think Chelsea Football Club don't want him to go. That's how I think. Yeah. But we shall see. We shall see. From the reports that's been coming out, it's almost as if to say that they're quite happy with Enzo Maresca. Obviously, they're not happy recently with all the stuff that's happened, but overall, they're quite happy. But it almost seems like maybe Enzo Maresca is not happy with Chelsea Football Club anymore. Kevin, big up my man, Ms. Bushi Laba, who is very close friend of Osimhen, came out last summer and said Maresca had several phone calls with Osimhen to persuade him to join. Okay, well, are you saying that he didn't want Liam Delap? Because there's a lot of comments from Enzo Maresca that is supporting Liam Delap as well, by the way. There's a lot of comments. You know, we tried to get Osimhen. We just didn't want to pay him the wages that he wants. We didn't want to pay him the wages. That's the policy that we run at the moment. We don't pay anyone in those crazy wages. You know, we don't pay anyone in those crazy wage category. You know, 250, 300. We don't pay anyone of that ilk. So we tried to get him. It didn't happen. We did try. It didn't happen. No one said Maresca wanted Osimhen in particular. Osimhen was linked to us when Poch was here too. Yeah, there you go. I personally haven't seen anything, but yeah. Because owners are responsible for such instability who always wanted a yes man rather than a proper manager who can handle these kids. I don't know how much of a yes man Enzo Maresca is anymore, you know? Enzo Maresca looks like he's probably far off being a yes man, and he can definitely handle these kids. Some of them, to be honest, they're not kids anymore. They've got quite a lot of experience at the highest level. So your commentary, owners are responsible for such instability who always wanted a yes man rather than a proper manager. I get it. I get that sentiment, but Enzo Maresca is a good manager. He is a good manager. You could even say he's a proper manager. And he has been able to handle the kids. So previous hires weren't that great, of course. Poch, Graham Potter, yeah, they weren't great. And obviously they made a blunder with sacking Thomas Tuchel. T1, big up my man. I have to give this to AFC. When they hired Arteta, both were so in sync. 8th place finishes, but you never heard any of this. No, not on the same page BS. Yeah, you're right. You're right. One thing Arsenal, even through all the adversities, they made sure that they stuck to each other. Whereas, yeah, this seems to be the problem with us. We don't seem to have cohesion. You can clearly see Enzo Maresca's relationship with Chelsea hierarchy. It is a bit off. It is a bit off. Now, can it rectify? Hopefully it does. Will it rectify? I don't know, man. It almost feels like they will part ways. I hope they don't, but it feels like they will part ways. C2A, big up, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thoughts on Maresca saying, at the moment, I don't think we've a natural replacement for Enzo Fernandez. We've adapted Andre Santos, but Andre is more of a number 6, so Caicedo's position, than Enzo as well. It looks like this is a stance that Enzo Maresca changed, because start of this season, he was saying, I see Andre Santos more as a Enzo Fernandez, like for like. He sees Esugo as someone for Caicedo. But now he's saying he sees Andre Santos, someone who can replace, who can sort of be a backup to Caicedo, and there's nothing for Enzo Fernandez. So it's obviously something that Enzo Maresca has made an adjustment from where he was in the start of the season, which is fine. You get to see the player, get to see the player more in training and whatnot. You come up with the decision, no problems. So yeah, right now we don't really have a like for Enzo Fernandez. And maybe this is why we're getting linked with Mainu. We're getting linked with Adam Wharton. Maybe this is why we're getting linked. So this is something that Enzo Maresca probably didn't think that was going to be a issue this season. He thought Andre Santos can be. Me personally, I think Andre Santos can definitely play Enzo Fernandez's role as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Andre Santos is incapable. Do you know what I mean? Marvo is saying my new loan deal in January is very possible. It is definitely possible. I mean, Garnacho going out there and liking a lot of the online shenanigans that's taking place with Mainu. I don't mind. I don't mind Mainu one bit, but I think there's some reports, I think specifically from Ben Jacobs, that Mainu prefers to go to Napoli. So, yeah, I don't know why he'd prefer to go to Napoli. You'd want to stay in the Premier League, no? Chelsea Football Club, Premier League, probably have a better chance to make it into the England squad. I don't know. Maybe he feels he's probably going to get a better chance being with Napoli. Maybe. I'm not sure. But if Mainu happens in January, I think that'll be fantastic. It'll be a great addition for us. Which will mean something's going to happen in midfield down the track for us. You can't have Lavia, Esugo, Santos, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, like some, and Mainu. Like, you're going to have something. Something's got to give. Ashraf saying he's playing Gusto Cuckoo as number 8 sometimes. Yeah. Malo Gusto's got the free role. It's not just even 8. Malo Gusto sometimes plays as a 10. Sometimes he plays as a winger. Malo Gusto is the free role player on the ball. Off the ball, he quickly goes back and becomes a right back. On the ball, Malo Gusto, you're allowed to do whatever. Pop in into midfield, pop in inside the box, pop outside, do whatever. Do whatever. Do whatever. Well, someone has to leave, or else how does this continue? You can't have all of these players, right? Someone's got to leave. Lavia to Strasbourg makes a lot of sense. Really? What type of sense does that make, man? The only reason you're saying this is because he's injured a lot. Lavia's talent is way too beyond Strasbourg. No disrespect to Strasbourg. A fit Lavia, and I know that's the problem, he's never fit, but a fit Lavia is a superb player. Superb player. Lavia to Strasbourg does not make sense. Does not make sense. You don't go to Strasbourg like what? For development. Either you sell Lavia or you keep him and hope that you can get on top of the injury stuff, just the way you got on top of it with Reece James and hopefully with Wesley Fofana. Lavia doesn't need to go to Strasbourg for game time or something like that, right? Or even to get fit. I can see Don saying he plays a full season, and if he gets injured even there, then it's done for him. Well, like, he can try and play a full season here. Whether he plays a full season there or whether, like, I'd rather him play a full season at Chelsea. And if he gets injured, well, then that's it. We forget. But Lavia is not someone that you would... Why are you sending him to Strasbourg, man? You don't send Lavia to Strasbourg. Imagine saying Lavia should go to Strasbourg. What are some of our fans smoking? Yeah. Feel like Lavia isn't serious about his fitness because when we got him, I think he is failed a medical. Look, I don't know about him being serious. I'm pretty sure he's frustrated as well. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like being injured all the time. I'm very certain about that. He just needs to find how to keep himself fit. I think the medical room needs to find a solution as well, because Reece James went through this nonsense, man. And finally, it looks like we've found the right spot for Reece James. And Wesley Fofana was going through this nonsense as well. Hopefully, we've found the right spot for Wesley Fofana. But Yashil's another one. We'll see what happens to Levi Colwell. So, we'll see. Harrison, big up to you, my man. Some people are just injury prone, sadly. I can relate. I feel for Lavia. There's a real baller in him. 100% there's a real baller. There's no two ways about that. A fit Lavia? Oh, man. We could have done a lot of damage with a fit Lavia. Imagine Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, like that midfield. We could have done a lot of damage. Or even Lavia, Caicedo, Cole Palmer. Forget about Enzo Fernandez, right? Cole Palmer. And we could have done a lot of damage. it hasn't already, eat better, lift weight, less weight, and take more ice baths, especially if it's the muscles. Yeah. Agreed. Can we sell Kittens and get Rodrigo or Endrick? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be selling Kittens anytime soon. We're going to give it a bit of time. Obviously, he's not performed well. There's no two ways about it. We can't hide the fact. But I think selling him now will be so premature. So you need to see him a little bit. Can we go and get Rodrigo? We just don't do that type of business, man. We just, his wages, his transfer fee, I wish we did. But this is the thing about this ownership. And we've talked about this previously as well, previous seasons. These owners, they just won't do that. They just won't do that. And that's a problem. That is a problem. But this is their philosophy. This is their philosophy. And I've said that I don't agree with that, but this is what we have to kind of live with. Do you know what I mean? Ruda, big up my man, Ms. Bhai. Not confident. 3-1 to Newcastle. Big up 3-1 to Newcastle. Wow. I feel 2-1 to us. I feel 2-1 to us. I'm actually fairly confident. Not like overly confident, but I'm fairly confident we're going to do the job here. I think we're going to win 2-1. I really do think so. Ashraf, Quenda next summer means one winger will get sold. Yeah, of course. So Rodrigo's not coming to Chelsea Football Club. It's going to be Quenda. And one of the wingers potentially getting sold, yeah. We'll see who. Yeah, but you can't have Esteval. You can't have all of these people. Someone's going to get done. Someone's going to get done. And apparently Neto's name was brought up last summer. It's just it never got publicized. I think recently it got publicized. Neto's name was up. I don't want Neto to go, but his name was up for Saudi League. So maybe it might be up again this summer. Who knows? Mike, big up, my man. Big up, Miz. As the year soon draws to a close, who do you think has been our most improved player of 2025? Wow, what a fantastic question. And who has been the most disappointing player of the year? Cheers. Wow. You mean the entire year, like 2025, or this season? Are you talking about from January? So that's last season as well and this season? Or are you talking about this season only? All right, let's talk about who's been the most improved player. Most improved. Well, Robert Sanchez. His name will be up there. I think Robert Sanchez, his name definitely will be up there. I think Malagusto's name should be up there as well. I think Malagusto, from what he was doing last season to what he's doing now, his name should be up there. I think Neto is a really good shout as well. In terms of disappointments, look, some of these players obviously been injured as well. Like Lavia obviously is a bit of a disappointment, but he's always injured. Badiashile as well. Tossen is a big one. Yeah, Tossen, huge. I don't know if we can say Enzo, man. Enzo had a top last season, you know. The way Enzo finished off the season was tops. Gittins, obviously, Gittins. Dilap so far has probably been a bit of a disappointment, even though I like him so much. Dilap has been a bit of a disappointment. Yeah, I think these are probably the ones. Some people are saying Jackson. Yeah, probably Jackson as well, but Jackson's no longer our player. Um, yeah. Don, first cycle was Jackson, Madueke, Angelo, Gabriel, and Kunku Mudrik. We sold all. Second cycle is Dilamp, Chia, Pedro, Gittins, Garnacho. We just keep repeating the cycle. This is the Chelsea strategy. Yeah, look, I'm not going to lie. There's quite a lot of players that obviously didn't work out, but then there's players that have worked out. So it's not all been miss, There's been some hits as well. There's definitely been some hits. It's not all been miss, right? So yeah. Enzo stats for 2025 is up there. Very, very good. Yeah, I agree, man. I definitely agree. I think Enzo Fernandez, look, his inconsistencies were there last season in the beginning as well. And then he had a stellar time. Like the second half of last season, Enzo Fernandez was phenomenal. The way he finished off the season as well was brilliant. This season, once again, topsy-turvy. So, yeah, he's just been inconsistent. That's the problem, he's just been inconsistent. But yeah. Have to consider the entire year. Neto wasn't doing enough earlier this year, but recently picked up his form. I always like Neto, though. Like, I like him for his entire package and not just for goals and assists. I like him for, as I said, the whole package. Eric, big up my man Miz. Do you think in January we buy another backup keeper or we elevate the goalkeeper already at the club? Do you think in January buy another goalkeeper? I don't think we will. I think we are quite set on what our goalkeeper future looks like. Penders, Sanchez, maybe Jorgensen gets sold. And I don't know whether I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get a backup goalkeeper in January window. I think we might end up getting a backup in the summer. But I think they're looking at Penders as someone that can take over down the track. So I don't think we're going to get goalkeeper again. Mariska, when you have a 20, 21-year-old and a player 30, 31 years old, and he starts to say something to them, it's invaluable. But it's strategy of the club of young players. When you have a 20, 21-year-old and a player 30, 31 years old, and he starts to say something to them, it's invaluable. I don't really understand this. When you have a 20, 21-year-old and a player 30, 31-year-old, and he starts to say something to them, it's invaluable. What does that even... Who's it invaluable to? I'm not completely sure what this means. But it's the strategy of the... Is he saying when you say something to the 20 and 21-year-old, as opposed to a 30 and 31-year-old, and he starts to say something to them, is he saying that it's easier to talk to a 30 and 31-year-old? Is that what he's saying, basically? It's more difficult to talk to a 20 to 21-year-old. Easier to talk to a 30 and 31-year-old. Is that what he's saying? And then he's saying, but it's the strategy of the club. Well, you knew the strategy of the club. Like, this is when I get a bit annoyed. Like, that's been the strategy. Is it the right strategy? Of course not. I've complained about this for the past 3 seasons. But if you look at the age now, not everyone's 20 and 21 years old, right? How old's Reece James? How old is Kukurea? How old is Chalaba? How old is Wesley Fofana. Like, if we look at this lineup now, right? If you look at the Chelsea lineup, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sanchez, how old Sanchez? Let's have a look. We're gonna do this player by player. Robert Sanchez age 28. Robert Sanchez is 28. I think Malo Gusto is young. Malo Gusto age 22. So okay. Malo Gusto's 20, 21, 22 bracket. Maybe not always easy to talk to. Yeah. Like, he might not understand. Right? Malo Gusto might not always understand, but then again, Malo Gusto's got good experience at the highest level. But okay, he's, let's say, he might not understand all the time. Chalobah, age 26. Chalobah's 26. So there shouldn't be any problems with that. And Chalobah's been in the mix for a while. Fofana, 25. Fofana's 25. Cucurella, 27. Cucurella's 27. Right? Reece James, 26. Reece James is 26. I think Caicedo's young. Oh, it's still 24. Caicedo's 24. Caicedo's 24. So he's not in that bracket. Caicedo's also another one that's got ample Premier League experience as well. Neto, how old's Neto? 25. Pedro Neto is 25. Cole Palmer's young. I think Cole Palmer's what, 22? Cole Palmer's 23. Okay, let's say, you're on the young side. You're definitely on the young side. Garnacho, 21. Okay, he's definitely on the young side. Ja Pedro, 24. Okay, so really, it's Malo Gusto, Cole Palmer, Garnacho. It's three players. The rest are like grown adults. The rest shouldn't be. So this comment, I'm not sure, man. This is what I mean. Like, what does this comment even mean? Like, what do you mean by this comment? First of all, I don't even understand it. And, he ends up saying, but it's the strategy of the club. Okay, it's the strategy of the club, yes. But predominantly, most of the players in the starting lineup are more than 23 years old. So I'm glad Maresca has learned not to tweak the CBs. The top teams don't change CBs except they get injured. Example, Arsenal and Man City. The CBs need to build a steady relation. 100% I agree with that. 100% agree with that. Good aim is, how do you feel about Vitinha calling PSG world champions? Yeah, well, not really, are you? Because we won the world championship. So you can call yourself whatever. The true world champions it's us. You won the Continental Trophy, which was a one-off game against Flamengo. We are the world champions. We had to go through a whole entire tournament, and we beat you guys, PSG. So yeah, well, Vitinha can say whatever he wants, man. Tonali and Enzo, who do you take, Miz? Look, Tonali is a very good player, Enzo Fernandez is a very good player too, man. Like, don't get it twisted. Enzo Fernandez, when he's on, he's on. Obviously, he's going through a bit of dip in form, and of course, he's carrying some sort of knock as well. But Enzo Fernandez, when he's on, he can be a monster and far better than Tonali. So I'd go with Enzo Fernandez. I'd go with Enzo Fernandez because the best version of Enzo Fernandez is better than the best version of Tonali. I feel. That's how I feel. But yeah. Let's see. Big up, Gino. PSG, stay humble, huh? Stay humble, huh? Stay humble. Yeah. Forever Blue, I think he means having older players around. I think he means having older players around advises younger players, which is invaluable. Younger players can't give other younger players advice. Of course. But are you saying that we have a lot more younger players now? Because some of our younger players from before have gotten older. And we went through the age. The starting lineup has a lot of players above 24. So, and we shouldn't really focus on the age. The starting lineup has a lot of players that has played Premier League for a long time. I don't think we should focus on the age too much. So, yeah, this comment from Forever Blue, I think he means having older players around advises younger players. I think that is the case. We do have a lot of older players that are advising the younger players. So, yeah, I don't think it's younger players advising younger players. As I said, don't get too caught up on the age all the time, especially with our first team squad. Obviously, worry about the age when we're getting like a 16, 17-year-old kid. But look at the amount of experience our players have. Big up, Miz. Big up to you, my man. Matthew, good to see you. Ricardo Miz, Chelsea bias aside, what would you do if you were Maresca if City came knocking? Well, it's a very good question. It is a very good question. I would first need to understand, okay, what do I want? What do I want to do in my managerial career? I want to win trophies, right? I think that's what ultimately every manager wants. I want to win trophies. I would have to ask myself, can I win trophies at Chelsea? Well, the only way I can win trophies at Chelsea is I need to understand what the philosophy will be for the future with the owners, the directors. Are we going to continue just keep getting, the next Gwenda, the next this, next that? Because it will then forever mean I'm always having to develop, always developing. I sometimes need players that are a little bit more polished. I'm not saying now fill up the entire squad that way, but give me one or two that I know I can just rely on them straight away. So I have to understand that. Having said that, I also have to stay humble. Like, am I ready for the City job? But if City come knocking, and if I was in Maresca's shoe, I'd probably go. And this is probably what's going to happen. But I personally feel if someone was to sit down to me and convince me that this is the best place to stay, which I feel for Enzo Maresca, Chelsea Football Club's the best place to stay for the time being, because Enzo, you're asking me the question that, imagine I was Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca, he probably feels very highly of himself, right? He probably thinks, yeah, I'm capable of more, of course. But for someone looking from the outside can tell Enzo, you still need to grow. You still need to develop. You're still also a developing manager. You've got a lot to learn still. So someone's got to be able to convince that. Someone's got to be able to relay that message to Enzo Maresca. From that perspective, I feel Chelsea's the best club for Enzo Maresca still. I do feel that. Gino, big up my man Miz. The biggest damage to the whole project would be Maresca leaving, as will clearly show we are not developing a squad to win. So, Gino, what do you suggest we do? Like, if Enzo Maresca is adamant of leaving, let's just say he's adamant because Manchester City is knocked on the door, and his head's turned. Like, how do you propose we keep this guy, knowing he's got City knocking on the door? Like, ultimately, Manchester City are placed at a better position than us right now. Yeah, in the future, maybe we might close the gap a little bit more, but this is a Manchester City that's been winning almost everything in the last 10 years. So if someone's like knocking on Maresca's door and it's City that's knocking on Maresca's door, how do you stop Maresca from leaving? How do you stop Maresca from leaving? Like, what can you do? What will you do? You tell me. You tell me. Because I can sit here and say, look, Chelsea will promise him, okay, we'll give you a better contract. We'll give you a little bit more wages. We'll give you a few more experienced players. Is that enough? Is that enough to keep Maresca? Can he promise that he won't go if that's the case? I don't know. Maresca could leave for City and it can become sour for him. The grass is not always greener. 100% agreed. Thanks, Miz. That's a very thoughtful answer. Maresca has his own ambition too and might see City as a club that will give him all he needs to succeed. Yeah. Miz, the big question is, why would he want to leave if we are looking to win? Because City, see, this... I don't know whether this is a trick question or you're just trying to be smart. He would want to leave because it's Manchester City. Manchester City is in a better place right now. Like, can we, or do we disagree with that? Manchester City are a club that is in a better place. In the last 10 years, they've won it all. They've got Erling Haaland. You know what I mean? Like, they are far better placed. So the fact that why would he want to leave? Well, isn't that obvious, Gino? Why he would want to leave? They're a better place than us at the moment. For us to get to that level, it's going to take a little bit more time. The question is, are you willing to stick around? That's the question. I think the gap is getting closer, but we're not completely there. That's why I'm saying we should be challenging. We can't win it. I don't think we can win it, but we should be challenging. We should be close. And then next season, with a little bit more, maybe we're there. Maybe we're there. Question is, can Enzo Maresca stick around with us? Will you stick around with us? Because it's going to take maybe another season. Can you stick around with us? Forever Blue, the question is, will our best players be willing to start again with another developing manager Some may follow Maresca out the door. Yeah, maybe that might be the case. I don't know whether we're going to 100% go for another developing manager. I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe Roberto De Zerbi is probably a very good shout, and I don't think Roberto De Zerbi is a developing manager. Abu's saying, are you streaming the real match? I can't believe in 2026, this is actually a question. Brother, do you know how much publications pay for Premier League rights? Like, Abu, I don't know if you understand how football works, or Netflix, for example, is trying to buy the rights to stream Premier League. Netflix, for probably a multi-billion-dollar deal. They're trying to. I don't know whether they're going to get it, but they're trying to. You think I have the right to stream the real match? You really think this is possible? I'd get my ass arrested. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, forget Stan. Miz is the Aussie Prem provider. Yeah. Incredible. Gino, it is obvious to me, as he knows City will do what is necessary to win. I think Enzo Maresca, big question is, will the new Chelsea be willing to do what it takes to win? I want Chelsea to do. I want Chelsea to go out there and, buy all of these top players. I'd love Chelsea to do that. But having said that, it's not like our team doesn't have some top players, right? You have to understand the financial constraints that we find ourselves in as well. We don't make the most money out there. We make one of these big moves and it doesn't work out, like the way Lukaku didn't work out, like the way many other players didn't work out. Havertz, like the way Timo Werner, and many more. We don't have that financial capacity. Now, a lot of people say, oh, this guy's talking about financial capacity. We spent $1 billion. Yeah, we spent $1 billion, but we sold a lot as well, by the way. It's not just about spending $1 billion. We sold a lot. We sold a lot. You need to look at the net amount. I would love Chelsea Football Club to go out there and just go and get Osimhen. Just go and get the next big goalkeeper. Just go and get everyone the next best, whoever's the next best. But unfortunately, we just don't operate in that space. Unfortunately. But it's not like we don't have anyone good. It's not like we don't have... Everyone's crap. Everyone's not crap. Look at Liverpool. All of those stars that they bought. How are they doing? How's Liverpool going? Do you know what I mean? Man, it is hot today, by the way. It's damn hot. It is damn hot. I'm sweating. Yeah, Liverpool spent, and what happened? That's why we need to have a balanced conversation, man. We don't tend to have a balanced conversation. Enzo Maresca, when you have, yeah, we went through that. I don't understand exactly what that means. Miz is undercover blue co lover. Always trying to make sense of the nonsense that's happening at the club. I'm not. I literally just said, and I've been saying it for the past 3 seasons. I swear, live chat. Please, to the people that have watched me for so long, please, I would love you guys to stand up for me in the live chat. When I see comments like this, it boggles my mind. Blue co lover. If anything, I'm probably as far away from being a blue co lover. There's literally a lot of tweets out there. There's a lot of videos in this channel talking in detail how flawed the ownership is. But I just felt this season, we are not at the same place as we have been for the past few seasons. I don't think this season is, is something that, the owners and the directors are the ones that screwed everything up. I think equally it's been screwed up by, multiple areas. Roger Park, Miz, you are balancing your coverage. You call out ownership, Maresca, and the players when needed. Exactly. Saying it doesn't mean you really believe it, Miz, but fairs if you do. Saying it, what do you want me to do then? What can I do? Saying it doesn't really mean you believe it. How can I show you belief then? What do I do? What can I do? Because saying is all I can do. I can't do anything else, can I? Do you want me to take my clothes off? Do you want me to bow down? Saying is all I have. You watch me on YouTube. Saying is all I got. Miz isn't a blue glazer. He understands the situation for what it is. No answer. Exactly. Miz and Eunice at work was cooking owners last 2 seasons, so they know the flaws. Exactly. There you go. Maybe you don't watch this channel often. Sorry. Exactly, man. Is every top club cooperate their manager in the summer transfer window, but our club did not support the coach plan and it hurts him. But is it on every single transfer situation? João Pedro, I like João Pedro. Are you telling me that's a transfer that Enzo Maresca didn't approve of, didn't appreciate? Bringing in Esteval, bringing back Andre Santos. Are these not good transfers? Esugo, was that not meant to be a good transfer? I mean, sadly, he's been injured, but is everything been poor? I get it, the CB. Yes, owners and the directors should have done a lot more to get another CB. They really should have. But you can't just have one thing against and then just, give up for all the good that we've got. It's mad. Saying you love God isn't fair if you don't believe it. Come on, silly. It's a mad one. Guys, Miz was big time against the owners, but now I think he accepts what we are. I don't accept what we are. I feel like there is a bit of good now. It's not that I accept. This is where I don't know how I can convince you. I've even had a conversation with you face to face. I'm happy to have a conversation with you again. I don't accept. There's a lot of things that I still dislike. but I am happy with certain things that we've done. I'm appreciative of certain things that we've done. That's what I'm saying. I'm more looking at some of the positives that we have, and I feel like some of those positives, they don't get talked about enough. It's always, oh, but we don't have this, but we don't have that. Okay, well, what do we have? What do we have? Let's talk about the stuff that we have. I just come from that type of a nature in terms of work. Like anywhere you put me in life, I'm not looking like at my workplace, for example. Maybe it's just a character thing. At my workplace, I'm not looking at, oh, but I don't have this, I don't have this. I go in and I go, do you know what? But I have this, but I have this, and I have this. Let me try and see what I can do out of that. I'm not someone that, oh, I don't have 3 out of the 10 things. So you know what? I don't want to work today. I don't want to work today. 3 out of the 10 things are missing, so I'm not going to work today. I've never been like that. Okay, I've got 7 out of 10 things. Maybe I can try and cook up something. Let's see what I can do. Let me see. Let me fight. I need 10 out of 10 things. Let's say maybe seven's too much. Maybe seven's too much. Maybe I say, okay, 6, 5. Okay, I got 5 out of 10. All right, let me still try and operate. See what I can do. See if I can, manage until I find the next transfer window. I don't even think it's 5. I think we have at least 7 out of 10. At least. Roger Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Man, of 60 players bought under Clear Lake, 10 were under Maresca. Come on, he had some input in these transfers. He can't keep blaming. Owners didn't do this madness subs in Man United and other games. Yeah. I'm not saying get rid of Enzo Maresca. I've never ever said that. I think he needs to stay. But if I can't criticize, then Enzo Maresca needs to understand you're not above everything. You are also a developing manager. And I've not heard any news report out there that stated that, oh, they have really overstepped the mark on Enzo Maresca. They've asked something crazy. I've never seen a report out there that, oh, they've asked. No, recent one against Atalanta, all they did was they asked him, brother, can you explain your substitutions? Because we don't get it. Us fans have asked that as well. Kevin Miz, have you been following Kendry Paez? Development at Strasbourg seems to have stagnated again, not getting a major game. Yeah, I have. I have seen that. He's not getting that. Kendry Paez's development has stagnated even prior to Strasbourg. It actually started stagnating from when he was at Independiente. He was already on the stagnation. Let's see. He was a big name. Do you know what I mean? Like Kendry Paez was a big name, man. When we first got linked with him, or when we first got him, he was a huge deal. All right, match is about to season. Okay, match is about to start. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. Alhambra, my man, big up to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate this. It's less to do with the players, Miz. It's about how their STs behave and their delusions of grandeur. Maresca isn't perfect, but overall, he's got us on the right path. SDs talk and interfere too much for the quality they give. Look, give me 1 second. Let me just sort this out. I agree that certain times they interfere a bit too much. I agree with that. But if the interference in recent times has only been that, hey, can you just explain to us some of the substitutions that you made against Atalanta? Us fans are asking that question as well. All this time, Enzo Maresca hasn't said a single thing. But it seems like the one against Atalanta, it really has irked him a bit. And I feel like there's no need for that public outburst. All of this stuff has happened because recently there's been a public outburst. As I said, these are the same sporting directors and owners that has hired Maresca. I don't even think Iqbali is a fan of, or was a fan of Enzo Maresca. These sporting directors got him, so I can't say that, or all of a sudden they don't like him. Some of the quotes that you hear from online will tell you that if anything, they want him to stay. They think they think that he's doing a good job. So yeah, I think everyone needs to take proportionate blame here. Everyone needs to take proportionate blame. I hope they can sort it out. I truly hope they can sort it out. I truly, truly hope they can sort it out. Chirag, we know that these owners like to interfere. They used to be in the dressing room at one point. Thiago Silva spilled a lot of that tea. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I wish they stop interfering, but there are certain times where you're gonna have to come in and ask polite questions. I think the Atalanta loss was an annoying one. It really was an annoying one. All right, match is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. And we've kicked off. Robert Sanchez with the ball. Gino saying, Miz, not going to lie, a win today would be massive for mentality. 100%, man. Huge. Robert Sanchez goes long. Gordon. It's well done by Reece James. But the ball won back by Newcastle again. Ashraf saying, I smell a red card. I hope it's a red card for Newcastle you're smelling. I can't. We can't get a red card. Like, the task is difficult as it is. Can't be getting a red card. What's a mayday? School, well done by Chelsea for winning that ball back. Excellent, well done. Chalobah and Caicedo. Caicedo now, lovely ball through the middle. Cole Palmer, out wide to Garnacho. Garnacho looking to attack, direct. I like this. Absolutely direct, and Cole Palmer, ball chipped in. Wee. Nice. Already very, very well done from Garnacho. Appreciate that, man. I like how direct Garnacho is, man. I really do. Palmer Bomba. Oh no, ref. What's this? Oh no, ref. What is this? Oh no, ref. What does that mean? I got Drogba saying, oh no, ref. And then Martha saying, oh no, ref. What is this? Can someone tell me? Am I missing something? Oh no, ref. Newcastle goalkeeper comes out. Daniel saying there's no ref. I don't know. Well, I can see there's a ref. Ramsdale, yeah. Bit mad. Reece James now with the ball. Chalobah back to Cucurella. Good pressing from Newcastle. Garnacho. Garnacho, don't lose it now. Lovely. Wesley Fofana, keep it. Excellent. Oh, Wesley kept the ball for too long. Bit too long. You didn't protect the ball enough. You did not protect the ball enough. And oh my days. And there you go, goal. Wesley Fofana, man. That's an unnecessary way to give the goal, man. That all started from Wesley Fofana. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary, man. Fofana just let the ball go, and from there we just did not recover. Fofana, you're not looking, bro. You are not looking, and you created a mess. Unnecessary mess. It was all over the place after that. Sanchez does really well to save it the first time. Sanchez does brilliant from Gordon, and then, that was no, like, it was just, this is what I mean. We are our biggest enemies, man. Chalobah falls over. He couldn't clear. And then, well, Walter Mayday was there. Oh, man. We create our own mess, man. We create our own mess. Oh, man. This is just so disheartening. It's disheartening, man. It's disheartening. Honestly, they didn't even do anything, man. We made a mistake. We made a mistake and boom. They capitalized on the mistake. One mistake. This is the thing, man. It's the Premier League. You can't make mistakes like that. Vital mistake as well, man. Vital mistake. Wesley Fofana was just trotting along with the ball with no protection. Like, he should know that someone can come in and, knock the ball out from the side. That was just... Anyway, let's go. It's early in the game. Hopefully we can do something. Oh, Go Garnacho! Oh my days, Garnacho. Can't blame Maresca for things like this. Of course not. It's got nothing to do with Maresca. Like, and you can't really say, well, Wesley Fofana's a dumb player. Like, Wesley Fofana's one of our better defenders. But what do you do? Like, you make a critical error. You can't blame the manager for that. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't blame the manager on that. But Newcastle, as I said, like the place is difficult already. Here they come for another attack. Here they come for another attack. The place is difficult as it is. Someone's down in the far post. Someone is down. I think Malo Gusto's over. I think Malo Gusto's is finished. Malo Gusto. I think Malo Gusto's over. Well, the ref's not stopping the game. The ref's an idiot. The play. Oh, and now Sanchez gets a yellow card. The ref, bro, a player is down. A player is down. And for such a long time as well. And you're not stopping the game. The player is down. It's going to be one of those matches, isn't it? Where the ref is just going to be also on Newcastle's side. Like, Malo Gusto has been down for good time. And once again, very big save from Sanchez. Sanchez made another big save. Sanchez got a yellow card. I mean, yeah, look, Malo Gusto got pushed, but at the same time, Malo Gusto, like, was that because Malo Gusto just got up immediately after the whole incident finished? It seemed like Malo Gusto was just lying around. Like, Malo Gusto, when you saw that no one's moving, no one's stopping the game, why are you still like lying down? Because immediately you got up anyway after the shot went over the bar, you got up. So why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Malo Gusto? You have to be so focused when you come to St. James's Park. And if you're not focused, it doesn't matter what type of talent you got, you're going to get your ass whooped. And Newcastle, they're buzzing. They're buzzing. They can sense that maybe they can get another goal. We need to weather the storm. We need to weather the storm. Mario saying, fully think we're going to get trashed here. I don't think so. I'm still calm. I'm still calm. I don't think we're going to get thrashed. We just need to weather the storm. Yeah, we're down 1-0. But I think we can come back in this game. We just need to weather the storm a little bit and then come back into this game. If we panic, then we're done. Come on, come on. Good clearance. Good clearance. We just need to weather the storm. We should have weathered the storm prior, but we conceded. But let's see, let's see. Keep the ball, Wesley. Fofana, man. You had no one on you and you just keep it. That's what Pedro Neto is saying as well. Like, keep the ball. You got no one pressing you. You could just keep the ball. Walter made it pressing hard, man. Sanchez goes long again. It's not over. Relax. Chat, relax. It's only 10 minutes. It's not over yet. It's not over. Just relax. We just need to see out this phase, and I've got faith that we can come back. I've got faith we can come back. Chalaba. Sanchez. Nice. Reece James. Back to Chalaba. Cucurella. Garnacho. Oh, man, that's uncharacteristic from Caicedo. Gives the ball away. Excellent. And wins the ball back nicely, Caicedo. Well done. Releases Garnacho. Garnacho now. Oh, the touch, Garnacho, man. Garnacho. The touch was a bit wild. I mean, I do appreciate the directness, but the touch was wild, Garnacho, bro. The idea was right. He was trying to take him on, but the touch was wild. Rock Rattan saying you already lost the game in the first 10 minutes. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion as yet. I definitely think we can come back. Here we go. Nice interception. Excellent, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, bro. It's a foul. It's a foul. Come on. Newcastle now with the ball. Walter Meade. Good job. Well done, Chalaba. Wesley Fofana now with the ball. It's a poor pass from Reece James. Sanchez goes long. Come on, Pedro Neto. You got to be able to compete against Lewis Hall. You can't be losing duels against Lewis Hall, man. I know Lewis Hall's a good player, but you know he's a young player. Courtney, they might call me negative, but this is us all season. There's nothing in me anymore to believe in this team. We do the same thing every damn 2 games. I don't think this is over. Like a lot of you guys are saying, like as if this game is done for. I don't think this game is done for as yet. I don't think this game is done for. Ashraf saying, I have no idea what we're doing. We need to relax. We need to relax. We're getting panicked into a lot of this. We just need to relax. I have a feeling we're going to level things up. I have a feeling we will level things up, and then we'll see what happens there. It's a long way to go in the game, man. It's 15 minutes. Come on, Neto, man. Anthony Gordon. Good stuff from Malo Gusto. Got to be careful about that, though. If he missed the ball and he got the man, That would have been a penalty. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Chelsea, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're passing really well, man. Newcastle's passing really, really nicely. Newcastle's just a bit faster at the moment to everything. Their passing, their movement, just fast. They're just fast. At the moment, they're just fast. Neto can't keep the ball. Is this Newcastle too good for us? Just bad. That's off. Let's have some faith, guys. Have some faith. 16 minutes. Have some more faith. Calm down. Calm down. Man, Pedro Neto is not winning anything against Lewis Hall. I find that a bit strange. I'm not saying, Lewis Hall's like some sort of a numpty player, but Pedro Neto, bro, win a duel against Hall, or else this is going to be a long day for you. Garnacho interplay with Cole Palmer. João Pedro. Pass overhit by Cole Palmer. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There's too many errors. I agree. There is too many errors right now. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. But surely it's going to change. Surely. It's early days. Surely these errors stop. It's well done. Win the ball back. Reece James. Come on, Reece. Come on, bro. Reece. Well done, Cucurella. Caicedo's there. Go, 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 go. Pedro Neto. João Pedro, well done. Good stuff from João Pedro. They are buzzing. Newcastle's buzzing. There's no two ways about that. Newcastle's buzzing. Newcastle are moving mad. Calm, guys, calm. I've got faith that we can come back in this game. I got faith. Cucurella. Ball over the top. It's too much, Wesley, bro. That's too much. I know you want to stay tight on Gordon, but just no need to foul, man. Drogba saying Newcastle are not that good. They're not. This is what gives me a bit of hope that we can come back. Free kick coming up. Gordon. Cross coming in. That's offside. Surely that's offside. Surely that's offside. That was way too simple. Surely that's offside. Surely that has to be offside, man. This Walter Mayday. Another goal. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Surely that was offside. Surely that was offside. If that's not offside, then that's such an easy goal, man. That's such an easy goal. We should be doing so much better defensively, man. Sure, his hand is off. Like his. Do they count the hand? Like, does it matter if the hand is? Do they count the hand? Do they count the hand? He looks offside to me, man. He looks offside to me. His hand, like, do they count the hand? I don't know. I don't know whether they count the hand. I still would say that looks a bit off to me. I still would say that looks a bit off. Still think that's a bit off to me. Yeah, he's onside. He's onside. They've given it onside. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's 2-0 after 3 minutes. Two 0 after 23 minutes. What are we going to blame? We're going to blame the lineup again. Are we going to blame the lineup? There's what are we going to do? Like, can't really blame what. All you can say is that that's poor defending. You should be able to defend that cross. Can't really go after the manager. You can't really say that that's a bad lineup today. What are we going to do today? We're blaming the owners, the sporting directors. What are we meant to do? 2-0 down. 2-0 down. What are we doing? You tell me, live chat. What are we doing today? Yeah, Fofana was at fault for the first one. Second one, yeah, like, we should be defending these things. We should be defending it far better. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Fofana is overrated. Miza CBs are mid. I don't know anymore, Rego Park. I just don't know. I don't know anymore. 1 week we're all saying Fofana is one of our best. Another week we're saying no. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Gino saying, Miz, it's simple. It's on the players. I thought you'd say it's on the owners. Here they come again, probably for a third. They're just rushing us to everything. We're not we can't match up. We are rattled so badly, but we just can't match up to them. They're rushing us. They've rushed us, man. They're rushing us to everything. I kind of agree with what Ashraf says. Like, have we prepared? Have we prepared for this game? Have we actually prepared for this game? Alhambra, thank you so much for the super chat. Maresca will be big trouble if it gets bad. Maresca will be in big trouble if it gets bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Can I even blame Maresca for any of this today? Like, can I really blame him? Ashraf in the live chat did say preparation. Now, preparation's on Maresca, I suppose, but I can't. Honestly, I can't blame Maresca for this, man. I can't blame Maresca. I feel it would be injustice to blame Maresca on this today. Yellow card for Garnacho. We're just all over the. Oh shit, man! Lucky he didn't go hard enough, or else that probably might have been a red card. That might have been a red card, you know. Lucky we didn't go. He didn't go hard, or else he was done. Here comes another free kick. Really good shot and straight to Sanchez that time. Harrison saying if it wasn't for Sanchez, we'd already be 3-4 down. You're right. You're right. We played Cardiff on Tuesday and Newcastle did play Fulham on Wednesday. We should have been ready for this game. It looks like we weren't ready. Rachel Park, thank you once again, my man. The Maresca politics impacting us downhill, bro. Look, this is why I didn't want any of that, but I'm not going to say it because I get hammered. I get absolutely ripped apart. This is why my last few videos, I didn't want Maresca to do any of that. I was worried that all of this is going to create a bad sense for the players. But I'm not going to sit here and blame that. I'm not, because I don't want to get myself get insulted again. I don't want to get myself insulted. All I'm going to say is that the players look like they're not ready for this game. They just test everything. Again, Chelsea fumble Christmas. Let's just hope Man City keep winning. Cucurella goes all the way back to Sanchez. 29 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's Newcastle 2, Chelsea 0. We are not playing football, man. We're not playing. We're just going long. We're just going long for the sake of going long. We're not in this game. We're done for. At least when it was 1-0, it looked like maybe we had something. At 2-0, it's over now. It's absolutely over. Players look like they don't want to be there anymore. The players look like they don't want. They're so uncomfortable. We are slow to everything. They are fast to every pass. We're only going to get a life. If we can get a goal, that's the only lifeline here. If we can manage to get a goal, then we're back in the game. But right now, we have no control of this. Zero control of this game. Good ball. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cole Palmer. Too easy. Some brother out here saying, I blame you, Miz. He blames me. If anything, I've been believing in the team. Miz, we don't like these type of opponents. Players don't like physical teams. Bro, Ashraf, you told me that we should be up to beat. We should be up to beat Newcastle. Now you're telling me, Ashraf, you say one thing to me behind the scenes in DMs and then you say something else in the chat. Why do you do this, Ashraf, bro? You make me look bad. In the DMs, you're saying that we should win this. You saw the lineup and you said, yeah, that's a very good lineup. And then now you tell me that we don't like playing these teams. Why don't we like playing these teams? Why? I thought this would have been a good matchup for us. Cucurella looks rattled as well, man. Cucurella looks so rattled. By Murphy. Murphy's got the best of Cucurella. Alhambra, thank you so much for the super chat. This is the manager version of the Salah situation. I back what he says, but not necessarily to go public. Now the owners will blame him for any slip up. It was not necessary. That's how I felt. It was just not necessary. And I was worried that something like this would happen, but I'm not going to sit here and just blame. I'm not going to blame him for this. I don't know who to blame. I'm not sure who to blame. I'm not. All I can say is that these players, I agree with Ashraf one thing, they don't look like they're prepared. Now, do you feel that preparation is on Enzo Maresca? Then fair enough. It should be on Enzo Maresca. It should be. Why aren't you prepared? Why do you look like every pass? Like nothing's going for us. Every pass intercepted, every duel they're winning. They're just fast. They're moving quick. Here they come again. They're just quick to everything. They're just quick to everything. They're quick to everything. Oh, shit. Handball. Oh, shit. Are they going to check that? Are they going to check that handball? Oh, shit. I think we might have got away with that. That should have been a pen. But lucky, maybe they're looking at that as ball to hand as opposed to hand to ball. Lucky, man. Lucky. We got away with that one. Well, Walter Mayday is killing us. This Walter Mayday. Walter Mayday is absolutely ruining us. Milos is saying, no, Miz. Terry said that you have to earn the right to play in these away games. You should know they will come out all guns blazing. Leeds, Bournemouth, Newcastle. What do you mean we aren't prepared? Yeah, well, do they look like they know? Do they look like they're aware? They look like they're rattled. They look like they don't want to be there. They look like they are getting panicked. That's why I'm saying they don't look like they're prepared. Because if you were prepared, you'd know. Clearly, you're not prepared. We need a goal before halftime, man. That's our only hope. We need a goal before halftime to have any sort of chance. Bro, even Caicedo is being so uncharacteristic. Caicedo, some of the passes have been so poor as well. They just keep attacking on Jacob Murphy's end as well, man. Like, it's just Jacob Murphy on that right side, on our left side with Cucurella, they keep targeting that area. Go, 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 Cole, Mama. Go, Cole. Go, Cole. Surely that's a foul. You can't blame Maresca because everyone loved the lineup. Yeah, I love the lineup. I got no issues with the lineup. But I got issues with us being panicked, us looking like we are a bit intimidated, us not winning any duels, us making so many bad passes. And you can sense that some of these players, they don't want to be there. Like the energy feels like it's a bit too much. Is every time the squad and manager shows you they are not good enough and were never good enough to compete for the league, you still find excuses for them, bro. So, Kevin, when you saw the starting lineup, you knew from the get-go we were going to get done like this. You knew. When all of you guys, when you saw the starting lineup, you thought, nah, we're dead, we're finished, we're absolutely done. Right. If that's the case, then fine. Eunice said this game is a definite loss. Okay. Come on, come on. It's a handball. Yeah, well, Gordon was a handball, but it was outside the box anyway. Who cares about that? It was outside the box. Kevin, once again, is where you talk about our lineup, it's like it's prime Roman Chelsea team. Newcastle away has always been a bogey ground, and they also have top players. They beat City and Arsenal, only lost last minute. Why are you making it seem like, Kevin, that I disrespected Newcastle or something? Like, I don't understand this. Like, have I created a picture that this was going to be a walk in the park? why do I get blamed? Like, you guys wanted a prediction. I said we win 2-1. Because I feel like they've got a lot of injuries and we've got an, fairly healthy team right now. Starting lineup was good. You'd think that, okay, we should be able to beat them. Now it seems like I'm the problem. What did I say in this match before the match started that has irked you? What have I said? Never once did I disrespect Newcastle. I even said, yeah, this is a ground that we don't do well, but hopefully we change things today. Ja Pedro, Garnacho. Come on, come on, come on. Nice ball. Malagusto. Well done, Malagusto. Pedro Neto. They're just hustling, man. Newcastle's just hustling. Come on. Yes. Offside? Is that an offside? You didn't say anything wrong, Miz. The lineup is decent. These men chatting shit. I don't think I said anything. The starting lineup is not an issue. We just didn't show up today. All the Maresca issue plus Newcastle home is a difficult place to go. Apparently, I said I have. You got Steven here. It's overhyping the team and Maresca support. I don't know how prior to this game I have overhyped the team. I believe I've never overhyped. I said I believe. You might think I've overhyped. But I believe that I've hyped the right amount. But if you were to talk specifically before this game, I don't think I did anything before this game. Come on, Chelsea, come on. Garnacho, it's a good move. There's no one there, man. There's no one there. There's no one there. There's no one there. There's no one there. Here comes Anthony Gordon. Cross again. It's too easy. It's too easy. The defending has been so poor. How is Anthony Gordon's cross always finding Weltamede? How? Someone else got a yellow card. Just 4 defenders. That's it. Oh, that's Chalaba. Chalaba, what are you doing, bro? Why aren't you there? Oh, that should have been 3 for them. That should have been 3. That should have been 3. We're all over the joint. We're all over the joint. Malagusto got himself a yellow card, I think. At this rate, someone's going to get a red card. Weltamede could have had a first-half hat-trick. Weltamede could have had a first-half hat-trick. The defending is all over the joint, man. The defending is all over the joint. We are just not. We did not prepare well. We did not. We're a shambles this game. We did not prepare well this game. We are all over the joint, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely all over the joint. This half has been diabolical. How Newcastle are not 3-4 up, they have eaten us up. Absolutely eaten us up. Absolutely eaten us up. Kevin's just full on attacking me. I've got no idea what I've done to Kevin. Miss, generally, what is your excuse for another loss? What? My excuse? I don't have an excuse. The lineup was amazing, apparently, and we are getting cooked. You said you weren't worried about Newcastle lineup. I don't know. I don't understand why you're going after me, brother. Like, I don't get why you're upset with me. What have I done? I don't know how these guys are preparing behind the scenes. This is what I've said all along for the past few days. Enzo Maresca, I wish you didn't say what you said in the press conference. I just hope that this doesn't have a negative impact, right? I still felt Newcastle with all the injuries. Hopefully the players can, maintain professionalism and go out there and perform. I saw the lineup. I'm happy with the lineup. You're getting angry with me. I have no idea why you're getting angry with me. I was happy with the lineup. I looked at Newcastle's lineup. I was like, okay, we can do something. We are 2-0 down. Now you're after me. You're telling me I'm the problem. Bertram, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, let's not blame Maresca. This defensive organization and mentality is not Maresca. I don't want to say anything. Whenever I talk about Maresca, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Look, the players have dropped stinkers as well. Like, the players have absolutely dropped a stinker. But the preparation, where was the preparation for this game? Why do we look so rattled? Why do we look like we just can't seem to compete on any facet of this game? Come on, come on, come on, Garnacho. Keep going, Garnacho. Went all the way and went out. He just kept on going out. Fofana, that first goal, that's where all the rotting started, man. The way he was so nonchalant with the ball, that created the nonsense. That started the nonsense. That started the nonsense. That's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Absolutely pummeled. Absolutely pummeled, ladies and gentlemen. Pummeled. We have been destroyed. We have been annihilated. Absolutely pummeled. Destroyed. Totally destroyed. Totally destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. Totally destroyed. Gino, let's see what you have to say. Miz, I said this before and we'll say it again. This team squad, remember me, or 2010. So once again, team squad. We're talking about the team and the squad. Okay. Once again, we're doing that. So today, the team and the squad. Today, once again, that's the problem. Okay. Serbatadas, thank you, my man. Super sticker. Easy Money Sniper saying, Miz, call Eunice. Well, he's doing a watch along with George Benson, man. So allow it, man. I'm not going to call them when they're doing a watch along together. Me as a fan could see Newcastle game plan, but Maresca didn't. So, Miz, what is the issue you're telling me? The manager? No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying manager. I'm not saying anything. I'm scared. I don't want to get insulted. I don't want to get anything. Look, if you look at the entire game, Wesley Fofana created that first mistake. Off the back of that mistake, we never recovered. We had that mistake, we never recovered. Right? So that's on the player. That's on the player. But after that, we seemed so rattled, man. We seemed so panicked. And we really looked like we were underprepared. So who should I blame the preparation on, Gino? You tell me. You tell me. Who should I blame the preparation on? Look, this guy. Just random. Yes, please. Enzo Fernandez is definitely the problem. Man, the fan base is cooked. The fan base, this brother is bringing out Enzo Fernandez. Man's in the bench just because people said, okay, it's a good move. Enzo Fernandez is in the bench. He's got his own agenda. People just seems to have agenda. Hustle, thank you so much for the super chat. All I'm saying is maybe, just maybe, you coming out and saying the club doesn't support you and then leaking a story that Man City wants you wasn't a good idea. Is our fan base is the worst 1 week, something next week, something else. I guess the extra day of rest did not help Chelsea. Eunice and Benson, the 2 paid up traders. FU Brown envelope. This guy, bro. Any team with physicality or aggression will destroy us. We are weak, fickle. No, I don't think we're weak, man. I've seen us have a very, very good physical game. I don't think we're a weak team. I don't think we've prepared well for this game. I agree with what Ashraf said. I also think Wesley Fofana's initial mistake has created this nonsense. Everyone hasn't recovered. I also have to say all of the stuff Enzo Maresca did prior to the game and post the Everton game, I wish he didn't do that. I really, really wish he didn't do that. Preparation is the manager, but the lack of experience and I would say quality is key. Okay, so Gino, I'm pretty certain you looked at the lineup and you were quite happy with that, no? Gino, I'm pretty certain you were quite happy with that. And which area is the experience problem here? Because you look at Newcastle, how much more superior experience do they have against us? You're just talking for the sake of talking. You're talking about lack of experience, lack of quality. Okay, talk about the experience. How much more experience do they have than us? How much more experience do they have than us? You're talking about quality. You literally like the lineup. You literally like the lineup. Is it's already kicked off internally way back. It's after Everton. Yes, I was happy. Is let's say we had Thiago Silva at the back. Let's see now you're. Let's say we have Thiago Silva. We don't have Thiago. Gino, you seem to always change the goalpost on me, bro. Whatever seems to. You see me. I've always maintained, but you always say, "But if we had this, but we have that, but if we did this, but if we do that, ifs and but." Why are you dancing around, bro? We slowed the game down and did the atmosphere, not play at their pace. Now you want to talk about Thiago Silva. All of a sudden, Thiago Silva. We haven't had Thiago Silva for ages. What are you on about, my man? You're you're starting to look very funny, Gino. You're starting to look very, very funny. Fofana, who's been our best defender, does that in 3 minutes and the game's over. You can't trust anyone in this team. Yeah, I have to say, like, Fofana's mistake has created a nonsense situation for us. If Fofana didn't do that, and there was no need for Fofana to do that, he should have had more control on the ball. He should have. He should have. These people are on you because you said the team should be challenged for the title when clearly the team is not good enough. No striker, no right wing, defense weak. This is basically our best 11 and getting. Me saying that the team should be competing, I still feel the team's good. If you don't feel the team's good enough, then that's like kudos to you. Kudos. I don't think this team is worse than Newcastle. I'm sorry. But we're getting beat. Yes. But it's not worse than Newcastle. You cannot sit there with me and actually convince me that our team is worse than Newcastle's. Newcastle have been struggling this entire season. Their manager is in serious, serious pressure. You're telling me you saw both our lineup and Newcastle's lineup, and you're like, no, we don't have the quality. We don't have a team that's good enough. That's what you. Easy money sniper. I agree with Ms. We should be competing. Look at Villa, for F's sake. They have a worse squad than us, which is why I blame the manager. Apparently, we're not. Our squad's just pathetic. Everyone's pathetic. Everyone is pathetic in our football club. Every single one. Apparently, that's the case. Apparently, that's the case. Everyone's poor. Every single player is poor. Everyone is poor. So what are we saying, chat? This loss is on sporting directors and owners? Yeah? We saying that again? This loss is on... you know what? Let's put a poll. Let's put a poll. Let's put a poll. So far, this performance is on who? Let's go. I guess it's on the sporting directors and owners again, isn't it? Tamar, thank you, my man, for the super chat. Walter Mayday sending World Cup messages in England. This squad is poorly built, and that is a fact. Okay. So today we're losing because we have a poor squad. Okay. So today that's the issue. All right. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're losing because we've built the squad poorly. Today we are getting done because the squad is shit. Gino saying, Miz, we can lose to Newcastle. It is the manner that shows our immaturity and quality. Okay. But the same team can beat Barcelona, by the way. Okay. Same team can do well against Liverpool, can do well against PSG. Yeah. But now it's the quality. Bruno, thank you so much for the super chat. Experience ain't just age. It's about handling the pressure of games like this and the mentality to overcome adversities. What we have is a bunch of kids. Literally, the starting lineup is not a bunch of kids. Literally, that starting lineup is not a bunch of kids. And you talk about experience in this pressure situation. Well, how much more experience does Newcastle have? If anything, we should know being in pressure situation. We should know much better. We've competed we compete in the Champions League. Yes, Newcastle does as well. We've won the Club World Cup. We've gone through the entire cup there. Like, what more do they know than us? Rejo Park, thank you so much. Last week, some of you were saying Fofana and Chala are a wall. Today, you're blaming SDs for their mistake. Shake my head. So which one is it? They don't know, man. They don't know. That's the thing. They don't know. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Freedom. Tactic-wise, Maresca is poor, but his fanboys won't admit it, and we lack experienced players. Is what manager do you think will succeed at Chelsea? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Second half about to start. See if we can do something. See if we can do something. That's all I can say. Second half has started, ladies and gentlemen. Nicole saying, Ms. No one said every player is pathetic. Why are you making this up? Okay. Sorry, Nicole. Sorry. Some players are bad. Okay. That's why we are losing. Because some players are bad. All right. So, Nicole, we are losing because some players are bad and Newcastle have better players than us. Why don't you tell me, Nicole? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me what's going on? Yeah. Instead of you trying to come and attack me, why don't you just tell me what you think? I never get to see what you think. You always hear what I think and then you comment on that. Why don't you tell me what you think is happening at Chelsea? Well, all of these long balls after long balls after long balls. His fact checking is not attacking. Sanchez, man, living dangerously. When we were in Lampard Terry era, the team was built proper. Any manager could have been there and do a job, not this group of players. Okay. Group of players. No, it's the group of players. Cole Palmer, surely that's a foul. And it's got to be a yellow as well. Give him a yellow. Maresca is a problem at Chelsea for now. The owners have given him all he needs. He's just a crybaby that likes attention. Squad is def not bad. Okay, let's see how good our squad is now. 2-0 in Newcastle. I expect a fight back if we have a great quality. That's what I expect as well. That's what I expect. It's on the directors and the manager. The directors for constructing a squad that is not good enough. We have bums like Q and Bonanote on the bench. Are they really Chelsea level, Miz? No, they're not. I never wanted Bonanote. I never wanted Q either. But the bench should have had Esteval William there. Do you know what I mean? He's unlucky he's injured. But what are we worried about the bench now? Like, we should be more concerned about how come the starting lineup has struggled? How come they've struggled? Do you know what I mean? Reece James! Reece James! What a goal, Reece James. Come on. What a goal. Come on, Reece. What a shot. Come on, Reece. It's not over yet. Come on. Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate. Let's get that second now. Let's get that second. Let's go. What a shot, Reece James. What a goal from such range. Oh, my days. What a goal, Reece James. Incredible goal. Incredible. Top-notch goal. Come on, come on. Let's level things up. Let's level things up. Nicole, I'm not attacking you. I corrected you. Do you think to have midfield for 200 million and strike of 37 million is the right balance? I'm not even sure what you're on about, man. Reece James, amazing goal. Incredible goal, Reece James. Incredible. Come on. Midfield for 200 million and strikers for 37 million. Is that right balance? No, it's not balance. It's not. It's not a right balance. You're right. It's not a right balance. But what should we do? You think we should spend 200 million on strikers as well, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, it's not right balance. Yeah, it's not. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. We're buzzing now. We're buzzing. Yes. Copalari. Ganajo. Yes. Copama. Pedro Neto. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. We can come back here. Cross coming in. Well done, Cuckoo. Well done, Cuckoo. Well done. The flush on the nose. In the face. Come on. Well done, Cucurella. Come on, Chelsea. But Neto, you should have just had a shot, man. Should have just had a first-time shot. Corner coming up for Newcastle. Come on, Chelsea. Well done. Good defending. Excellent defending, Chalaba. Excellent. Excellent defending. That's superb defending. Excellent defending. Oh, shit. I thought that was excellent defending. That's a pen. Oh, shit. I thought that was good defending. That's a pen. I think that's a pen. I thought that was excellent defending. Shit, we got away with that one, man. We got away with that one. I initially thought that was mad. Beautiful defending. I think we got away with that one, man. We got away with that one. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go. Malo Gusto, Offensa Fernandez on. Change has been made. Early change. This wasn't a good game from Malo Gusto at all. Not a pen. Good old-fashioned shoulder. Yeah, look, that's what initially I thought, wow, okay, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. But later on, it kind of made me look like me. Come on, come on, come on. Caicedo, excellent. Wow, that's brilliant from Caicedo. Cole Palmer, we're buzzing. We're buzzing. Yes. Oh, Reece James, almost. Almost another one. Come on, come on. Now we're buzzing. Come on. Let's get back into this, man. Let's level things up and see if we can get a winner. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Cross coming in. Oh, someone there, please. Someone please be there. The match has turned. The match has turned big time. Match has turned big time. Guys, Steven and Courtney, if the stream's lagging, what am I meant to do? What do you want me to do? What can I do? What possible thing can I do? You typing streams lagging on the chat. Like, what am I meant to do? My internet's on, everything's on. Like, what am I meant to do? The stream's lagging. The stream like What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? Come on, Garnacho. Pedro Neto, sorry. Garnacho. Oh, what a save. That should have been a goal. That's a huge save, man. Oh, shit. Wow, that was close. We're all over them. We are all over them right now. We are absolutely all over them. Man, that should have been a goal. We are all over them. How did we not score there? That goalkeeper, Ramsdale, with a huge save. Oh, man, that's bullshit, man. This referee is mad. Too many chances. But relax, we're there. It's 57 minutes. It's fine. We're there. Courtney's saying, bro, relax. We're just helping you. Helping how? How are you helping? You telling me the stream's lagging. What am I meant to do? How's that help? Like, helping me with what? By letting me know I can see it's lagging. I have nothing that I can do to stop the lag. That's internet problem. What am I meant to do? Come on. Come on, Kukurea. I wish we leveled things up, man, already. We had chances. We had chances to level things up. Nicole saying change internet provider. I suppose, yeah, I'll change it now. Nicole, I'll do it right now. Whilst we're in the game, I'll do it right now. I'll call up the internet provider. I'll do it now whilst we're in the game. This internet provider, I've been with them for ages. There are certain times where there's a problem. Can't do anything about it. The only thing I could potentially do down the track is I can try and get cable connection straight into my laptop as opposed to Wi-Fi. Change internet connection. Yeah, whilst I'm doing the watch along. Come on, come on. Nicole, don't be funny. It's not the first time this week you're lagging. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm lagging, man. Nicole, if it's bothering you that much, just, yeah, I guess yeah, go there. There's a lot of other people that are doing watch alongs. You can go there. I'm sorry. I'm lagging. Least of my problem right now. I'm watching Chelsea. Come on, man. We're playing really well. We just need to look at this. Look at this Tonali, man. Tonali, such a actor, man. Gino Miz, well done to Maresca at halftime for the response. Of course, well done to Maresca. Of course. I've got the capacity to say that. You definitely don't have the capacity to say anything against him. I praise him when I think he needs to be praised. I criticize him when I think he needs to be criticized. You can only praise. You can't criticize. That's the biggest problem between you and me. 100%. Well done to Enzo Maresca. But are you now going to say the squad's better, or are you still going to say the squad's shit? Like, are you still going to say, oh, no, this squad's not good enough? No. You just want to look at Enzo Maresca only. That's it. Oof, almost. Getting closer and close and close. Come on, Chelsea. Getting closer and closer and closer. Gordon's through. He's going to put a through ball in. Screwed that one up, Newcastle. See that nonsense first half? I wish we didn't do that nonsense first half, right? I really wish we didn't do that nonsense first half. Come on. Good defending. Very good defending. Sanchez goes long. Come on. Yes, Ja Pedro. Yes. Pedro Neto. Enzo Fernandez. Reece James. Come on, Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Reece James. Nice. Caicedo. Come on, guys. Reece James trying to find an opening. Garnacho now. Oh, Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho, man. Garnacho. Well done. Come on, Sanchez. Let's go. Let's keep going. Ja Pedro. Go, Ja Pedro. Ja Pedro. People talking down on Ja Pedro on a consistent basis. Yes. Come on, Chelsea. What a turnaround. Beautiful turnaround. Come on. Well done, Chelsea. Fully deserve it in this second half. Fully. Brilliant. Amazing stuff from Ja Pedro. What strength. Brilliant strength, brilliant pace, and a lovely tucked-in finish. We deserve this. We fully deserve it. We've been absolutely on fire in this second half. Absolutely on fire. Let's now get the winner. Yes, Sanchez. Absolute Sanchez assist. Robert Sanchez assist. Robert Sanchez assist. What a ball from Sanchez, you beast. Look at that. Everyone's celebrating with Robert Sanchez. Thoroughly so. Well done. This is what I'm saying. You cannot sit there and tell me the team's shit. I'm sorry. I will never ever buy that. I will never ever buy that. You cannot sit there and tell me, oh, all the people that were saying at halftime, oh, we're rubbish with this, with that. Newcastle team's so much superior. We are smoking them. My problem is, why did we get smoked in the first half? That's my problem. We are absolutely destroying them. Here we come again. Garnacho. Oh, almost. There's only one winner now. There is literally just one winner, and that's us. There's only one winner now, and that's us. I'm pretty sure the Ramsdale, he got that, right? Gino, absolute masterclass for Maresca. It is. He's done well. Whatever he said at halftime, he's done well. Absolutely. But I believe in the team as well. Gino, please, once, say something about the team as well. Just once. Enzo Maresca, if you think masterclass, well, it was a disaster class in the first half as well, right? I agree. He changed things around. I absolutely agree. Whatever he said at halftime, it really got the players going. But you see why I say we should be competing. You see why? It's there. The players have it. But you will never ever say that. This is the thing. You will never ever say it. Players first half, Maresca second half. Oh my God. Players first half, Maresca. You're taking the piss. You are taking the piss. Yeah, you're taking the piss. You are 100% taking the piss. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the poll. You're definitely taking the piss, Gino. First half on the players, second half on Maresca. You're taking the piss. Ashraf saying Newcastle could still score. I don't trust this defense. Yeah, of course they can, but I think the team has proven that they can do it. Like, the team has proven they can do it. But I knew that anyway. I knew that from the get-go that the team can definitely do this. Newcastle got a free kick coming up. Come on. Barnes, Wissa, Elanga, dangerous subs. Yeah, man, they are. They are definitely dangerous subs, but we have been on top in this second half. We definitely have been. Definitely have been on top. And right now, we deserve to win. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Well done, Gordon. Gino saying, yeah, his last one was taking the piss, but well played to the players for the second half display. 3 subs coming up. Anthony Gordon's off. That's a bit of a threat, man. Gordon's gone. That's a threat. That's a threat gone. Walter Meter is gone as well, looks like, is he? Just imagine we didn't have that nonsense first half. We should have just won this game clear. But there's still time. There's still time to win this. There's still time to win this. Absolutely, there's still time to win this. Come on, Chelsea. Robert Sanchez again. By the way, Robert Sanchez, another masterclass of a performance, man. His goal, he's kept the goals nicely and then created an assist for João Pedro as well. But Robert Sanchez has been on smoke for a good while now. He's been on absolute smoke. He's been saving our skin many a times. Come on. Chalobah. Ball over the top. That's actually a good ball. Cucurella, get there. Yes. Oh, that's in. That's still in. Oh, shit. Seriously? Nice. Cucurella, well done. Cole Palmer. That's a foul on Cole Palmer. That's a foul on Cole Palmer. It's good tracking back from Caicedo. Here they come. Here they come, Barnes. Good tracking back. Yeah. Hopefully that's not a pen. Hopefully that's not a pen. That's nothing. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. Reece James didn't do a thing. Barnes just fell over. Barnes just fell over. Come on, come on. Sanchez goes long. It's good header one by João Pedro, but it falls to a Newcastle player. Get there, get there, get there, Wesley Fofana, get there. Nice, well done. Good defending, good defending. João Pedro's on smoke, man. João Pedro's, he's doing everything possible. He's leaving it all behind. João Pedro is doing everything possible to ensure Chelsea have a mad chance. Oh, Sanchez, what was that, man? Come on, come on. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Defend, defend, defend. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ashraf saying we're back to first half performance. No, not yet, man. Not yet. Like I think so far it's been okay. So far it's been good. We've done amazingly well to fight back in this game. Good stuff, Caicedo. Well done, Pedro Neto. Excellent work, Pedro Neto. Through the center. Have a dig. Ah, Pedro. Far out, man. Simple passes are not being made. Just have a shot from range, bro. If you're unaware about the pass, that's a lovely way to steal the ball. That's a yellow card, man. Come on, give him a yellow. Yeah, that's a yellow card for sure. Nice one. Nicely won by Garnacho. Easily won. Definitely a yellow card for Wissa. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Chalaba. Tonali. That's a very good ball to Wissa. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. That's big tackle. Well done, Reece James. Beast James. Beast James. That was good passing from Newcastle. Reece James came flying in, man. He saw the danger. He read the danger, Reece James. He absolutely read the danger. We were dead. We were dead there. Reece James read the danger. Well done, Reece James. You know, back in the days, Reece James making that tackle, he would have got himself injured. I think Reece James might have got himself injured after that as well, by the way. Reece James grabbing onto his knee. Garnacho was almost through as well. Newcastle danger still. Good defending. Keep going, son. Yes, counter, 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 counter. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my days. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Ruined that counter. I ruined that counter, man. Absolutely ruined that counter. Andre Santos coming on, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Palmer's coming off. Look, he did say Cole Palmer's probably ready to play about 70 minutes. So they're not pushing Cole Palmer. We have to be careful with Cole Palmer. We have to try and win this game without him. But Enzo Maresca did say pre-match, Cole Palmer's got about 70 minutes. And, you know, he's played about 79. So, you know, we're trying to manage him. So that's fine. That's fine. I understand that. I mean, I'd like to see Cole Palmer stay there. But he's not ready. He's not ready. So, you know, got to make sure that we keep Cole Palmer injury-free. Maresca defending again. I don't think it's Maresca defending, guys. Guys, it's not Maresca defending. It's Cole Palmer is not capable of playing the whole 90 as yet, or else he'll get injured again. Come on, come on, come on. Well done. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Caicedo. The game's opened up beautifully through the middle. Caicedo. Oh, so close, Caicedo. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Well done, Caicedo. Oh, man, it opened up. Oh, imagine if that went in. That would have been a banger. Imagine that went in. We still got time. We still got time to win this. We still got time to win this. Well done, Caicedo again, man. What a boss. Ja Pedro. Oh, he opened up his body nicely for that one. Keep going, keep going. Yes, keep going. Oh, Garnacho, bro. What was that, Garnacho? Garnacho, you're getting some beautiful opportunities. You need to put one of them away, bro. You need to put one of them away. You're getting some unbelievable opportunities. Garnacho, you know what? He's there. He's working hard for the team, but the final third has been abysmal. The final third. The final third's been abysmal. Ashraf, that was it, Miz. That was. But look, there's still time. There's still time. There's still time. We're going to get more chances. There's still time. Come on, come on, come on. Corner coming up. Reece James. Miss Esteval. Yeah, we do. We do. Would have been nice to have someone like Esteval. Who's getting a yellow card? Andre Santos just came on. Santos just came on and is getting a yellow card. Means they are also probably going to get chances. Oh, yeah, they probably will. But we've got to defend. That's how this game has turned out to be now. It's a basketball game now. It's turned out to be a basketball situation. So they'll probably get chances too because it's all open. But it all comes down to who can finally defend. Nice work, Garnacho. Caicedo to Reece James. Reece James over the top. That's a good... Oh. He was trying to find Garnacho. He was trying to find Garnacho. Yeah, it was a good idea. It was a good idea. That's going to be a yellow card for João Pedro. Come on, João Pedro, man. But I took one for the team. Took one for the team. How many yellow cards has that been now? For us? I'm pretty sure we've picked up quite a few. Man, the ball's pinging around everywhere. Nice, nice, nice. Come on, come on. 5 yellow for us. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. Yeah, 5 yellow cards. Yeah. We're gonna get another fine, aren't we? Like whenever it's 5, you end up getting another fine, right? Maresca got a yellow too. Wow. Come on, Chelsea. Sanchez goes long. Interesting. We're not dilly-dallying one bit with the build-up play in this game. We just go long. I think it's fair because we don't want to lose the ball in our half with the way Newcastle press. Better to just send the game. Again, Newcastle does well. Oh, shit! Shit! Wow, that was a good move from Newcastle. Wow, that was a mad move from Newcastle. That move was incredible from them. That should have been a goal for them. That was incredible move. Whew. We got lucky. We got lucky. Well done, Caicedo. Excellent work, Caicedo. All that room in midfield. Garnacho. Oh. Damn, that... Oh, shoot. That would have been a goal from them. Oh, my God. How close was that? How close was that? Oh, my God. That was centimeters away. Wow. Wow, Garnacho didn't even hit it. I thought that was going to be a corner. He didn't even hit it on target. Garnacho, man, you got to do a lot better than that, man. You got to do a lot better. Again, Caicedo. Lovely work, Caicedo. That's a yellow card for that Lewis Hall. Definitely yellow card for Lewis Hall. Yeah, initially I thought it went in as well, that Harvey Barnes shot. I thought it was in. Nice. Enzo, nice. Out wide again to Garnacho. Garnacho, bro, more quality needed, Garnacho, man. More quality needed. Come on, Chelsea. Well done, Caicedo. So good. Come on, man. So many swipes at Caicedo. That's got to be a yellow card. To Sandro Tonali. Why isn't that a yellow card, man? Caicedo. Cucurella. Out wide to Garnacho. Yes, good ball, good ball. Oh, that was a good ball from Garnacho. Good run from Cucurella as well. Very good run. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What a second half, man. What a second half. What a second half, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, what a counter-attack that was. What a counter-attack. Damn, that was a dangerous counter-attack, man. Big up to Cucurella for being able to keep up. That counter was on. Well done to Cucurella for being able to just stay. Oh, man. But Sanchez had it covered as well, by the way. Sanchez had it covered. Willock's on now. What a second half, ladies and gentlemen. What a game this has been. It's a basketball game. It's a crazy basketball game now. Keep going. Yes, well done. What? Foul for what? Oh my God. Foul for what? How? How was that a foul? That's well done. Where's the foul here? Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding. Thomas, thank you so much for the super chat. You can't tell me signing a proper left winger, they wouldn't be on double-digit goals and assists. How many chances does Garnacho need? No, 100%. Like, I never wanted Garnacho anyway. Come on, Chelsea. Good defending. Come on. Cross coming in. Once again, Chalobah there. Very well done. Hopefully we get one more chance before injury time finishes. How many minutes? We got injury time. How many? 5 minutes. Ball's out. Let's go. Enough for us to score one. Come on. We had chances, they had chances, I have to say. But I think on the balance of things, second half, we've come back big time, second half. Big time. Incredible second half from us. Come on, Chelsea. Excellent work. Ja Pedro, excellent. Immense today, Ja Pedro. Oh, it's too much. It's too much, man, for Ja Pedro. Too much, man. The pass was overhit. Yeah, the first half ruined us. The first half, it was two different teams, man. First half, we looked like we were overwhelmed. We looked like we were rattled. But I have to say, the Wesley Fofana mistake created a mess. It needed the halftime for us to wake up. But we weren't after that. We weren't winning anything. We weren't fast to anything. Everything we were slow to. But kudos to the team for second half to come out the way we did. You have to give kudos to that. Ms. Who's your man of the match? Look, João Pedro's done well. Reece James, João Pedro, Robert Sanchez. I think everyone deserves a praise, especially in the second half, because first half wasn't good. Come on. Let's go, Chelsea. Let's go. Kelech saying a draw is good enough, he's saying. Look, I mean, from the position we were in, the precarious position we found ourselves in, to come back the way we did, yeah, well, it's definitely a good point. But we had chances to win. Pedro Neto, man. Come on, man. Mr. Rich is saying a draw is embarrassing. Mr. Rich, you literally were saying, I'm not watching this, I'm out of here, we're gonna lose. And now draw is embarrassing. Bro, you just hate on Chelsea, bro. You just hate on Chelsea. Of course we wanted to win, but under the circumstance where what happened to us in this game, the way we came back, at least that's something. Yeah, I'm disappointed too. I wanted to win, but at least we didn't just fold. At least we didn't just fold. We came back. We showed something. Come on. One last chance. One last chance. One last chance. One last chance. 1 minute to go. Out wide, Garnacho. Nothing's happening yet. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Oh, the ball was eaten up. No, all good. This Harvey Barnes is a bit of a... Harvey Barnes, he likes diving around. Come on, Garnacho. It's going to be a draw. Oh, they're going to check. There's nothing there, man. Come on, let's move it on. There's nothing there. I think it's going to be a draw. Why are they checking this, man? Why are they checking this so thoroughly? And anyway, it was outside the box. Anyway. It's checked and cleared. No problems. There we go. It's over. Oh, no. It's just been checked. Come on. Nicole stating 1 point's better than nothing. Yeah, I mean, under the circumstance where we were, I mean, I would have liked the winner. Of course, I would have loved the winner. I think there were moments where we definitely deserved it. They also had winning opportunities, but the way we came back in the second half, like at least that's something. The question is, why did we rock up like that in the first half? That's the question. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2-2. It's finished. 2-2. It's finished up. And seriously, like from where we were at halftime to get a draw, that's not bad. That's not bad. From how we performed in the first half, right? Ashraf saying still a bad result for us. Look, I know we wanted to win. I know that, but at least we salvaged one from where we were. At least we salvaged one as opposed to just get nothing out of this. It would have been good if we got the winner. It really would have been, but you know, we ruined it in the first half. But you know, kudos to the team to at least fight back the way we did. Of course, the questions are going to be, you know, what happened in the first half? You know, that's where the questions are going to be. What happened in the first half? At least, you know what? We got a draw. At least we got a draw. And it might prove to be a very good draw at St. James's Park. But you can see why I believe the team should be beating Newcastle. You can see why I believe that. We should be beating them. There's no reason for us to have that first half like the way we did. Here we go, Miz trying to put it on Maresca. What did I try and put on Maresca here? If anything, I think Maresca did very well to G up the team. What did I do here? I'm not really understanding. I've literally said I'm actually okay with the draw under the circumstances. What have I said here? What did I say that was out of place now? My Twitter antics. Miz, it's your Twitter antics this week. What was my Twitter antics this week? What was it? I don't know what you guys are saying. Like, you're making it seem like I've committed a crime here. Not really understanding any of this. This game, kudos to Enzo Maresca. Whatever he said at halftime, it worked. Jupiter Sun, go look, bruv. Go look what? I know what I wrote, but I'm not really sure what you mean by antics. What do you mean by antics? Like, what was out of line? What? I don't think anything was out of line. What was wrong? My last tweet was literally going after the owners and after the oh, you're talking about Garnacho. That was off the back of Cardiff's game. All I said was his attitude is good. He's done well. This game, he hasn't. I'm not really sure what... People, you are so mad. You are so mad. I didn't say, oh, he's the best thing that's happened. All I said that, you know what? You've done well. You've done well against Cardiff. Got a couple of good goals. And so far this season, you've had a good, you know, you've had a good attitude. I never said that you've killed it for us. Bro, it's almost as if you just can't... It's better not to say anything. It's better not to say anything. But yeah, look, if we didn't play the way we played, in the first half, the game was there for us to win. The game was there. Not Garnacho, Maresca. What part was out of line against Maresca? Did I say Maresca out? Did I say? All I said is that, of course, the owners are there to be blamed, but it's not like Maresca's blameless. You're just making nonsense up about me now. You're literally just making nonsense up. Nonsense. Mazin, thank you so much for the super chat. Garnacho did enough for me. He is more useful than half the squad. I'm not his fan, but let's give the guy credit. Look, I've literally said in this watch along, Garnacho works tremendously hard for the team, but the final third, man, he had enough chances to win the game. Enough chances. Enough chances, man. This live chat's crazy, man. This live chat's crazy. Like, people that have known me for so long has just turned rogue. Like people like Kevin, people like Jupiter's son is someone who's also watches. You guys have gone rogue. Like, you have absolutely gone rogue. And you only listen to half the things I say, you completely disregard everything else. Whether it's Twitter, whether it's YouTube, you're only listening to the things that you don't like to listen, and you're going after that. Jupiter's son's like, bruv, you said it. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to have to show the tweet. This guy has lost the plot. This guy's lost the plot. Here's another one. Where is your praise for Pedro Neto, Miz? He was useless today. Such a mad place, man. The internet's a mad place. It's a problem. It's a problem. All right, so let's have a look. So you're referring to this. I said Chelsea owners and the hierarchy are stupid if they think the model is the driving force in recent success. Right? I said Chelsea owners and hierarchy are stupid if they think so. I've gone after the owners. The manager also needs to humble himself if he thinks he's the next best thing since sliced bread. Yeah, which is also true. Which is also true. What's going on here? Yeah. Which is also true. So what here have I said that was out of line? Bro, Gino, you're starting to piss me off. Your tweet on Maresca thinking he's bigger than what he is, put respect on Club World Cup winner for this club, directors giving him kids. So you're referring to this tweet. I believe you're referring to this tweet. And ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the live chat. Is this a crazy tweet or something? I don't know. Akon, thank you so much. We relied on individual brilliance today, Miz. Not good enough, but move on to the next. I don't know about relied. You're just looking at the goal. You're just looking at the goal. You're just looking at the goals. We played as a unit in the second half. 100% we played as a unit. Okay, now Kevin's saying your tweet on... All right, so let's have a look at my tweet on Garnacho. Let's have a look at my tweet on Garnacho. Because apparently that was also too much. All right, let's have a look. Since Garnacho has joined Chelsea, there's been no online shenanigans. His attitude has been good predominantly. Overall, he's made an impact. That's all I can ask for, Garnacho. Like where have I said anything beyond? Like what is wrong here? What is wrong here? What is wrong here? Miz needs to put some respect on Maresca. Man, I don't know when I've become an enemy of Maresca. I swear. I don't even know when I've become that. I've literally said in so many matches that, yep, well done to Maresca. I literally came up with a video yesterday. Well, I literally said, well done, Maresca. My last video was well done, Maresca, no? I'm pretty sure my last video was well done, Maresca. People are just doing way too much. You think you're trying to corner me or you're trying to do something. You're not really. You're not really. What is going on, man? Screw this, man. Anyway. But yeah, big up to the team. The way we've come back. Kevin's just on fire. Kevin hates me. Miz, why are we praising a professional footballer for having no online shenanigans? Is the bare minimum we now expect? How about performances on the pitch versus top teams? Come on, Miz, man. All right, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What should be my next tweet? You tell me, Kevin. You tell me what my next tweet should be. You tell me what my next tweet should be. You tell me. I swear I'll tweet it. Whatever you want me to do. Whatever you want my next tweet to be, I'll do it. I'll do it. Fuck. Shit, man. It's incredible. Yeah, why do you some of you guys subscribe to Miz if all you do is bash him? It's his channel and his opinion. Learn to respect that. And you know the crazy thing is, I've not even said anything out of line. I've not even said anything out of line. Miz needs to put more respect in Maresca and a bit less respect on the players. Fuck. Yeah. Do you know? Look, I'll be absolutely honest, guys. I love interacting, right? I do. I love interacting. I know someone said, Miz, why don't you look at the positive comments, this, that, the other? Why do you always vote? It's tough, though. It's tough because people like Gino, people like they're just firing comments after comments. It's very difficult because, or like, one of my things that I love doing on my channel is I interact with you guys, right? But the constant barrage where you're literally just saying your opinion on me, and I'm consistently telling you that's not how I feel, right? That's not how I feel. So it will get to a point where I'll do these live streams and I'll probably won't even look at the chat anymore because it's so difficult, right? It'll be so difficult. Gino saying, Miz, tweet Maresca masterclass in the second half. Yeah, I'm happy to tweet that. I'll even give you my password, bro. You tweet whatever you want to tweet from my account. I'm happy to tweet that. Maresca masterclass in the second half. You think I'm scared to say that? I think he did. I think he did definitely well. Like, you need to start understanding, Gino, that I've got nothing against him. but I will criticize him when I think he's done wrong. I will criticize him, but you consistently doing what you're doing, doing, I will probably start ignoring you now, because I've given you an opportunity to have a conversation with me, but you don't want it. You just want to quarrel with me for no reason. You just want to keep quarreling with me. And it does get difficult to do live stream. It does. So you're making it very difficult for others. You're making it very difficult for others. It'll get to the point where I'm not even going to look at the live chat. I'm just going to be here, just doing my own thing, just talking. I'm not even going to pay attention to the live chat. And my whole thing about my live chat is, about my live stream, is that I interact with people. That's my whole thing. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that'll be the last time I'm looking at the live chat. Yeah. That'll be the last time I'm looking at the live chat. I think from now on, I'm just going to say how I feel. That's the last time I'm looking at you guys. So, yeah. But yeah, look, bottom line, personally, I think horrendous first half, absolutely horrendous first half. And I think it all culminated from Wesley Fofana. It started off from Wesley Fofana. And after that mistake, I don't think we settled. And it did look like, to a certain point, the preparation was a little bit off. And I can only put the preparation on Enzo Maresca. So the first half, mistake from Wesley Fofana where we didn't recover. After that, it looked like the players didn't want to be there. We were getting rattled. We were slow to everything. We weren't winning any duels. We weren't passing. It was all over the place. And I'll definitely have to say the blame. How much did Enzo Maresca really prep them in the first half? Because we looked like we were out of it. Second half, kudos to Enzo Maresca. So just like the way he took the blame, he takes the blame, some part of the blame, not all of it, because Wesley Fofana did a madness. Some players did madness. But Enzo Maresca does take the blame in terms of preparation. We should have been alert. But similarly, in the second half, Enzo Maresca, whatever he said, it put a fire in the backside, and we went 100%. We went 100%. And kudos to Enzo Maresca for doing that. So, yeah, players showed a lot more desire, pressed well. We started to win duels. João Pedro had an immense second half. Everyone had a big second half, man. Everyone. Even the likes of Garnacho had a big second half. He just couldn't finish, which is detrimental to us. Absolutely detrimental to us. Robert Sanchez, I thought, was one of the standouts. I think Reece James definitely is a standout. João Pedro absolutely put everything out there. Cole Palmer, you can tell he needs a bit more time to slowly get in on this. And yeah, man, like defense as well. Like they had chances too. Newcastle definitely had chances in the second half, but later on, in the first probably 25 minutes, it was all us. Caicedo had a very good game. Everyone worked hard in the second half. Everyone. Everyone worked hard, and we deserve to come back in the game. Had we just started off well, we probably could have got a winner. So yeah, under the circumstance, I would have loved to have won today, but under the circumstance, I think a draw is fine. I think under the circumstance, the draw is fine, the way we started. But I don't know. Look, I don't know what was down to first half, but I'll tell you this much. It doesn't help the fact that Enzo Maresca, whatever he did prior to the game, all of the nonsense that was happening around his name. Look, his press conference yesterday was good, but there definitely has to be an element where all the stuff after the Everton game, it probably didn't help. It probably didn't help with the team, and maybe it was seen in the first half. So I'll definitely blame Enzo Maresca, 100% Enzo Maresca for that first half. I'll definitely blame him for that. I definitely will blame him for that. As much as I blame Wesley Fofana, but there was something definitely off. But at the same time, Enzo Maresca turned it around as well. Whatever was said in the halftime, he turned it around. So kudos to him. Kudos to him. This is why I truly believe in this team. This is why I've been saying that we should be competing in this Premier League. We should be. The team is good enough. I truly believe the team is good enough. I see no reasons to go after the owners, for sporting directors today. I see no reason. In fact, in this entire season, I don't see any reason. The only thing we can say that maybe we could have got ourselves a better CB, but I'm looking at all the other good. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at all the other good. I still maintain that we should have been competing in this Premier League. We should be competing in the Premier League, and it's sad that we aren't. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, but this is a okay point to get away from home at St. James's Park, being 2-0 down at halftime. I think it's an okay point to get, and the team has confirmed the fact that they do have quality. They do have quality to compete. They definitely have the quality to compete. Big up to Newcastle as well. They started off the first half really well, and Walter Mayday obviously did really, really good in the first half. But that Newcastle team was there to be beaten. We should have beaten that Newcastle. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Smash up the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, because of certain people in the live chat and their constant nonsense remarks, yeah, I'm gonna be a bit limited. Like, my whole thing was I enjoyed communicating with you in the live chat, but yeah, I think it's better if I just speak my thing and you guys just keep writing whatever you want to write, and I don't interact with that at all. That's, you guys can interact as much as you want to interact. Yeah, from now on, I'm just here. I'm going to give my opinion, and then I'm just going to jet off. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya. Bye.